I want to ask you a question, and my question
Okay.
for you is Jalen Brown worth that much money, bro?
I don't like to count people's pockets, but I don't think he's worth that much money. But the commitment shows that they want to keep that tandem together. And I think that's important because they can build around those two guys. Do you know what I mean? And if, if Brown is willing to take that money and maybe run the second unit more than Tatum, that can
Mm,
benefit him in the long term. Do you see what I'm
okay.
saying? Because they can have an actual 1-2 punch where maybe they start in the beginning, but maybe Jalen comes out, halfway through the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? And then second quarter they kind of they don't like to do like the switcheroo. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I don't know if
Okay.
that coach could do it. Udoka or Udoku, sorry for mispronouncing. I think he would have been the better coach for that. That
Yeah.
type of game plan. But you never know, man. Anything's possible. Wow, what's your feeling on that money? You don't think you should have got that?
Well, yeah. Listen, listen. I'm not saying he shouldn't got it, right? I'll first say this: I wouldn't say he shouldn't get it. Listen, if they're gonna put money in front of you, take it, young man, take it, right? Now, no, me as a basketball personnel and as a fan, and I've seen everything. I'm trying to figure out like what is this guy's done to have the richest contract ever. Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean
I
that's
mean,
my point where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what does this guy have ever done, really and truly, right? And supposedly, Tone. I mean, fuck. I'm thinking about Tone. I mean, Jason Tatum.
speak. Yeah.
What's
Jason
going on, fellas? What's
Tatum.
going on?
What's
Oh
going
man, he's
on?
gonna have a long life, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, he was
Shit.
just saying he just accidentally called you instead of well not called you, but said your name instead of Jason Tatum. So I guess you're part of the light skin crew, man.
No, no, definitely not.
Wow.
This
Brown,
guy-
brown skin, man. Brown skin. All day.
Well, only this guy can turn this situation into skin colors.
Hey, listen, call me the Donald Trump of the podcast world.
Douchebag guy.
Call me the Donald Trump of the podcast world.
Oh
But
my
go ahead, yeah.
god.
So Jason Tatum, what was Jason Tatum saying?
Yeah. So no, Jason Tatum wasn't saying anything. It was me. I was like, so this guy gets the richest contract, but yet the Jason Tatum is the man of Boston, right?
That's still to be
And
proven, man.
that's not to be,
Yeah,
bro. I mean,
yeah, that's true. But I mean, when you think of Boston, you think of Jason Tatum. You don't think about Jalen Brown.
exactly. That's
No,
that's what I'm going
of
off.
course. But what I'm saying is that they both doodled the bed when it came to the playoffs and the finals. It wasn't just Brown that didn't perform well, Tatum as well, in the heat of the moment, right? So yes,
Yeah.
when you think about Boston, of course it's Jason Tatum. He's got more plays. He's done a lot more. But that duo, like, there's times where Jason falls off and Brown has to tell him to, you know what I mean, to pick it up. Brown. I wouldn't say Brown is what's the word? Brown is very even keel. That's how I feel. Like I feel like, you know what I mean? He could be consistently giving you 26-5. Jason Tatum will explode some games or explode for a period of time within the game or for a couple games. Brown doesn't really have that explosive that detonation that Tatum has. But when it comes to them both kind of not showing up in the moment, they both notorious for it right now. I mean,
No.
remember when they played the Warriors, those two combined for over 50 turnovers, man.
Right.
No, both of them, bro. Like that's crazy. You know what I'm
Okay, yeah.
saying?
So
Yeah,
so
it's true.
Tone, let me give you the full rundown, Tone. I was
All right.
asking King before you got on here if Jalen Brown is worth that much money, is it worth that much that contract? Has done anything to worth that? That was my question to him. And yeah,
Right.
he enlightened on it. So now you're up, my brother.
Is he worth that contract? I mean, obviously, uh, he's not worth that contract. But you know, I guess it's his turn to get paid. Like everything else, NFL with these quarterbacks making all this money, every season is just like basketball. Whoever's turn for that contract keeps the what do you call it? The payroll
The
keeps
ball keeps getting.
skyrocketing. Yeah, payroll keeps skyrocketing. The keeps getting more. And whoever turn to get that paycheck, gets that windfall. But I mean, without Brown, Tatum, and the Boston wouldn't go as far. So he's definitely important to that team in terms of making it to the playoffs, winning games and stuff. So is he important as I think he's worth it to Boston? That's why they paid him. I mean, I think he's very important to that Boston team, especially losing, the main guy, the defensive guy, smart that they had. So I mean, I don't know. It just depends on how you look at it. To me, I think he's worth it to Boston because he was in a lot of trade talks. He was wanting to get traded to KD. He's always in the trade rumors. So I guess this is Boston's way of saying, listen, we want you. We want you to stay here. We're gonna just give you the max and prove to you that that you're worth it. So I don't know. I mean, what do you think, ECG? Do you think he's worth it?
No, I didn't say that he's worth it, but it does show that they are committed to having that duo together. And I was saying to Da Vinci that maybe they can have a 1-2 punch if Brown is willing to not really necessarily come off the bench, but run the second unit more.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Like you can still have them together, but sometimes Brown will sit and you have a, whatever skill set players that you think would work great or good with him. And then now when Brown comes off the bench, that way there's not so much of animosity about the contract, right? Because I mean, Tatum, when is Tatum? Tatum didn't get a deal yet, did he? No.
Next year, next season, he's supposed to
Yeah,
get that
you
max.
see what I'm saying?
Right,
So who's to say how not Jalen, how Jason's gonna react to this? Like, yeah, he seems all cool right now,
right.
but let's say there's 10 seconds left in the game, and he goes, "Oh, well, here, your highest paid contract player, let him shoot it. I ain't shooting that. You know what I mean? Pay me my money." No, I'm just saying. Like you never know people's animosity towards certain things, and I'm not saying Jason Tatum is pocket watching. I ain't pocket
Right,
watching. Get your money. You know what I'm saying?
right,
He
right,
left
right, right,
Yeah.
Donda. He
right.
left Kanye. Like, he got the bag. Now he's trying to do good things, and I respect that, and I'll never hate on somebody yet again getting a bag. I
Yeah,
feel he deserves it. Even though to us it may be like overpaid. It
right.
is what it is, man. You got to pay to play, baby. You got to pay to
That's
play.
true.
It's either trade me
That's
or pay me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, like I was saying,
Uh,
listen, there's nothing on me saying that you shouldn't get their money. If they put that money in front of you, like I said earlier, you best take the money. Now, me as a fan here and a person that, watch the ins and outs and know all the things about the game, is just like, bro, I'm not seeing what this guy has done to get that type of money. But I see your point where you're coming from, Tone, and I see your point where you're coming from, King. But also, what we got to look at here, though, is these guys got to learn to figure it out. They got to learn, right? And I think there's a little thing going on to see who's going to be number one guy. Right now, we all say when we say Boston, it's Tatum, right?
right.
oh yeah,
But hey, sometimes Brown outshines him, and you're like, oh, should Brown be the number one guy, right? And it's go back and forth. There's no balance there.
Yeah, well,
yeah. And
he's
that's why. Sorry, go ahead.
no, 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 no. I was just saying, like Tatum, for him not to solidify that number one spot, he has so much inconsistencies in his game. Like one game he
Hmm.
had 40, 50 points, and the next game he has like 12 or 15. Or he had these bad like shooting games that just like you're like what? Like he's supposed to be the number one guy. What's going on? So there's always going to be that because he's not consistent throughout, the playoffs or what have you, or certain games that are important. So there's always going to be that battle. Who's number one?
For sure.
True.
Message.
Hey Tony Tone, how you doing? I hope you have a great day.
Tone got fans, man.
I guess so.
Tone got
I hope you have
fans
a
out
great
here,
day
baby.
too. Hope you have a great day too. All right.
All right, yeah. But yeah, no, but and that's why I was saying, like, you know what I mean? It's a 1-2 punch where they're gonna have to figure a way to put them both in the best position
Right.
to be to maximize. I mean, yes, you do want them both on the court, but if you can kind of mix and match it with other players at certain times in the game, and you get the right coach for that, cool.
Right.
You know what I mean? They could be something deadly. You know, they got Chris. They didn't get Porzingis. They got Chris. You know, and I don't
Who the
know
hell's Chris?
how
Who's
Kristaps.
Chris?
Kristaps.
What?
I call him Chris because he's
This
gentrified.
guy, bro.
No.
He's
I call
fucking
you know
here.
why I call him Chris, man. Come on now. He over in Boston. Boston is happy to have him, but I don't
Oh
think he
yeah.
happy to be there. Once he see what's going on, he gonna be like, "What the hell is this?" You know what I mean? Or actually, you know what? He might be very happy until somebody says, "You're not like those others." You know what I mean? You get me?
Right.
And then he
Right.
might be because you can't. I'm not saying that he can, but my opinion is you can't go from New York hip hop like being embraced like that to going to Washington, where he's even more embraced, and you know what I mean, to Boston.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
gonna
don't
leave
forget
it at
Dallas.
that.
Don't forget
I,
Dallas in that mix.
Yeah,
but see, but Dallas is probably even nice.
Yeah, that's
You know,
true.
I get what
That's
I'm
true.
saying. He went to Boston. I
Hey
don't
man,
mean to
Boston ain't
say it
that
like
bad.
that.
Boston
I'm
ain't
just
that
saying.
bad, man.
No. I'm listen, Boston.
what's
Okay,
wrong with
that's all I'm
you,
gonna say.
Boston?
Oh man,
KG thing gets a bad rap. You know, it's nice out there.
sure. The guy won them 11 championships. What they do? Break into his house and dookie on his bed.
That's
Don't
crazy.
trust me. Yeah,
Those are different
son.
Yeah,
times. Different
It
times.
don't
Different
matter,
times back
bro.
then.
Different times.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what?
crazy.
Listen, to our listeners, I hope we have some people who live in Boston. I want
Right.
we gonna try to put up a poll, okay? Let me know how friendly Boston is, people. I'd love to
Right.
hear that, okay?
And he's
Um,
talking friendly to minorities, colored folks. He's not
if
talking
he
about
didn't catch
friendly
the
in general,
drift,
because it could be friendly in general depending, on skin color, whatever. But yeah,
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Now,
that's what he's talking about.
now,
yeah,
what other back? Oh, hold on, LeBron James' son. Listen, prayers up for him. I hope he gets well.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I hope they figure it out. Um, from somebody who isn't that special, but he's super special. Okay, I'm special my own way, but you know,
Hmm.
Bronny, if you don't play NBA basketball, you're still a winner. Okay, you can be so many things. Basketball is a sport. We all enjoy it. Most of us would love to get paid to play it, but your health is first, young man. Okay, that's all I got to say about that.
yes, sir. Can't
Yeah.
second that.
Yeah. But they've been showing some spots with him and his dad. He seems to be doing all right. Seems to be doing well.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
expect to
but
be
yeah.
on the court. I expect to be on the court in like a couple of weeks. He'd be
no,
ready to go.
listen,
Ready to go
man.
again.
That was pretty much a Darvin Ham situation. His heart stopped, bro,
Yeah,
mid
I
practice.
know.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that's
true.
like it's as much as he's a young man, and this could be a one off. We'll never know the degree of what it is that happened to him and how it could
Right.
affect him long term, right? I mean, you remember Shaq's son, Sharif, he had to have a heart surgery because, you know what I mean? His joint wasn't working right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
That's true.
yet again, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to say, like, as much as you see me banging on LeBron James, I'm a father like the other two gentlemen, and the other gentleman is not here yet. You know what I mean? I don't wish nothing on nobody's kids, no matter how much I don't like them as a basketball player. They're still a human being. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Right.
Basketball is a
Right.
sport. It's something that we talk about. Sports is something that we talk about. We love sports. I'm never really gonna get that personal and be not be heartless. You know what I mean? I'm on Tupac in him right now. Okay, I ain't on the hit him up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I agreed, man. Agreed on that. The other thing I want to ask you guys is, what do you guys think about freaking Jonathan Taylor trade requests from the Colts?
It's bigger than just him. Now, I don't know how much NFL news Tone got for us. I've been out of town
Uh,
working, so like you know what I mean. I,
couple,
I skim
couple, couple
stuff,
stories, couple
but
stories out there.
I can't talk fully on something. So you heard about the running back situation, right?
You're right. It
Okay,
seems
did you go ahead?
it seems the owner is pretty much not negotiating with, and it seems to be widespread through the NFL that running backs get the raw deal. They're not valued as highly as say a quarterback or offensive lineman, and these owners just don't care about them. So all these like high, big time running backs, big names like Barkley. Look what happened with the Giants and
Cook,
him, and
yeah, Cook.
same thing with Cook. Yeah,
They let him
like
go.
you let him go, and it took him to the last day, like after no last the last after the last day, they didn't get the agreement, and then finally they he took the 1 year deal with incentive, whatever. But then next season he's going to be back in the same spot. They can tag him, whatever, and then he'd be back in the same boat. So it's like um, all these running backs, they're just not valued. They're just like pretty much, we'll just get another one in draft. You're not really that valuable. And
Well, you know
it's a
what? I'd like to counteract that
right.
with this. Okay, so they are valuable. The thing is, remember, running backs weren't really picked in the first round. This is a trend that started a few years ago, like not a few, more than a few, like we'll say 10 years ago, okay? 10 years ago, they started drafting, like around Todd Gurley and them, they started drafting running backs high because what happens is they get paid their rookie salary, and if they draft them high, they get them for 5 years.
Wow.
So the 5 years they get to use and abuse them, and guess what? Franchise tag, franchise tag. Do you see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
hey, we can just go get, like you said, we can go get another one in the first round who's a high prospect and not have to pay the big bank that they would have to pay to everybody else. Your guy Debo Samuels, Da Vinci, remember, was it 2 years ago? When they're like,
Hmm.
oh yeah, he's a wide back. He's like, no, I'm a wide receiver. You gonna pay me wide receiver money because wide receiver
Yeah.
money caps the lowest is 30 million, right?
Yeah.
When you look
Yeah.
at running backs, the highest is for this is like 5, maybe 10.
I think it's 10 right now.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like I don't have the numbers in front of me, but yeah, I say 5 to 10 million. You know what I'm saying? Like they get in the short end of the stick, and Austin Eckler broke it down on a podcast. I'm not quoting him verbatim, but he pretty much said, he said, trade me or pay me. They said, okay, we're gonna try to trade you. Well, we can't trade you because we can't get the compensation that we think you're worth, but we're not gonna pay you what we know you're worth. You know what I'm saying? So he got stuck in a
Mm.
situation like that too. So the NBA, NFL, there's drawbacks to everything, right? The NFL's making way more money than the NBA, but NBA players is getting paid big bank, a la Jalen Rose, or not Jalen Rose. I mean, Jesus, peace, Jalen Brown. I don't know why I got
Right.
Jalen. Yo, shouts out to my guy Jalen Rose, man. If I could ever get this guy on the pod, yo, trust me, we turn up, okay? That's my guy, man. Number respect and love for that guy. But yeah, you look, Jalen Brown get that big money, and it's all
Right.
guaranteed,
Yeah.
right? And then
That's the big word. Key word, guaranteed.
well, remember you were just saying quarterbacks too, right? Like quarterbacks
Yeah.
get more guaranteed money, wide receivers get more guaranteed money. Odell Beckham. Look, Odell Beckham. You know what I mean? Took the deal with the Ravens
Hmm.
because it's guaranteed money right there, man. And he just get paid more than Saquon.
That's kind of crazy.
And Saquon had
That's
a great
nuts.
year last year.
That's crazy.
And
That's
and
insane,
Odell
bro.
just came off an
Yeah,
injury, bro. You see
right.
how
Yeah, that's
crazy that
nuts.
is?
That was his
All
low
right
end
then.
deal. That was a low end deal for him.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Right.
You
That was
see
like
what
a
I'm
last
saying?
resort. That's like a last
Right.
resort deal right there.
I don't
Wow.
even think it was last
God.
resort. I think freaking when you went to see the Ravens, they said if you go see the Jets, man, you ain't getting this. And he said, man, I don't
Right.
know if the Jets got this money. Let me just
Hmm.
I got
Let me
Lamar.
get
They go get some pieces. All right, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
man.
What
That's
other
crazy.
NFL news you got, Tone?
Uh, sad day in Miami. My man cornerback um, got injured, blew out the knee. Ramsey, they're gonna have surgery on his
Ooh,
knee. He's gonna be out at least what do they say till December. I guess repair or replace the meniscus in that right knee. So yeah, he's gonna be out a while. They just signed Eli Apple. I guess to replace him or maybe back up one of these cornerbacks. So we'll see how that works out.
Didn't that
Not
just
too not a
happen with the Jets too? I forgot the quarterback's name, or was it a safety?
no. It was a wide receiver. I believe it's but he didn't blow out his knee. I hurt his ankle. Was it Wilson? That one offensive wide receiver, the rookie of the year, offensive rookie of the year last season. So he looked like he hurt his
I'm telling
ankle.
you, I swear it's a quarterback. Hold on, let me, because I do have my
Really?
computer in front of me. I was
All
just
right.
laying on my bed, like you know what I mean. Like I said, I've been up since 4 o'clock yesterday, so I'm like trying to
Yeah.
find ways to rest without resting. You know what I'm saying? Drove right back to town. 2.5 hour drive. Craziness, man. My day, you know, by 4 o'clock, I'll be a full 24 hours. Um,
Let's see.
yes, but yeah. Okay, Google.
Oh, Chuck Clark. Is that who you talking about? I think I'm
I think so.
thinking now. Yeah, Chuck Clark. Yeah, gonna miss the entire season with knee injury, torn ACL.
Yeah, New York Jets.
But he's not one of those big
Yeah.
name guys. But yeah, he's gonna miss some time.
Yeah, you know what
How
I'm saying? Like it just seems like these guys are getting hurt, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Same thing with our your boy in Cincinnati. He hurt his calf.
Who?
Um, Joe Cool
Oh, Joe
hurt his
Thoroughly,
calf.
bro, got hurt?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
got
Like,
hurt.
yo, I'm telling you, it's so hard for me to remember half this stuff because I'm like constantly working and I do like 2 days, 2 nights. So my brain is fried half the time, dude. Like I see half of this
Yeah,
stuff and I'll forget it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I
yeah.
had
It
to
comes
like
and goes. Yeah,
yeah, I had to like come
yeah.
home and like go over a few things. I'm like, and you know what I mean? It is what it is. But yeah, no,
But they're saying he
the
could miss sometime in the season. The calf injury
yeah.
looks pretty serious. Yeah.
Well, they don't want to risk the multi-million-dollar man. His
Oh yeah.
contract coming up soon, right? So
Big money there.
you know what I mean. And Mahomes is sitting there saying, "I got 2 rings, 2 things."
Right,
You know what
right.
that mean, right? But he's not gonna break the bank though, quote unquote. He said he's not going to gouge his team. He wants
Who
more
said that?
championships. Mahomes.
Oh,
He said,
Mahomes.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I
He
think
said
said
he
Joe
says
Joe
he
Cool.
wants.
Joe Cool wants.
No,
Joe Cool's
Joe
breaking the
Cool,
bank.
damn straight because his owner cheap as hell, son. Cheap as hell. He better break the bank on that boy.
He's
Ohio kid.
the owner is already quoted as saying that he doesn't have enough money to keep uh, Joe and those two wide receivers, Chase
Yeah, well,
and
yeah,
C.
well, he
So
better figure it out. He better figure it out. I'll tell you that much. Because I can almost guarantee you, Joe Cool gonna take the money, but there's gonna be some
right,
guarantees behind it. Like, yo, listen, I'll give you a semi-team friendly deal. Make sure that the
right.
money that you don't pay me goes to this guy and this guy. They
You
don't
gotta give me
get it.
those guys.
I ain't
Yep,
signing. You know what I'm saying?
makes sense. It only makes sense.
Yeah. Because I mean, why do you think Mahomes did what he did? He wanted to keep Tyreek. He wanted to keep
Right.
um the boy there, Kelsey. You know what I mean? Tyreek
Yeah,
just got
yeah,
overly greedy. Like Tyreek could have had 2 rings right now.
true.
Two
But Miami,
rings.
Miami paid him an obscene amount of money. So
A damn straight they paid him a seat.
yeah,
But that's the thing though, right? It was like you could have had the two. Like Yet again, I'm not no Super Bowl champion. I'm not no NBA champion. All that stuff. Okay, I'm not no professional player. But I think the championships and the legacy behind it, you get more money in the long run than trying to go for the short term of the stinking money. You know, look at Shaq. Shaq was making money before he got the rings. When he got the rings, Shaq making money. Money.
True.
Shaq ain't played in what, like over 20 years almost. And he's still making multi-million dollars. You know what I mean?
He's a businessman.
Why you think Chuck can't say nothing to him? He goes, Chuck, you don't know nothing about this. You got rings? You got rings? I
That's
mean,
a running joke.
the only one that don't have a ring on that panel is Chuck. Ernie got a
That's
ring.
true.
He got the wedding ring. You know what I mean? Kenny got two. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Chuck ringless in life. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
shoot!
You feel me?
Chuck got a wedding ring too, man. He got a ring. He got a wedding ring, man. He good. Got a white lady. He good.
Oh, he married? Somebody married Chuck?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, I didn't even
Yeah.
know.
Yo, this guy, bro. Yo, this guy,
I
bro.
didn't even know he was married, B.
This guy,
I never
man.
see the ring. I never see him talk about his wonderful wife or nothing. Ernie be
He
talking about
doesn't
his
talk.
wife.
He doesn't talk about his family at all. That's the crazy part. But you go behind the scenes. He got his white wife. He got kids. He got like the whole family thing, man.
That's all you
Oh,
should do,
jeez.
though, man. Keep your private life private, bro.
True.
Listen, I apologize, Chuck. I was terrible. Okay? That was terrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look, yo,
But
you got any
yeah.
more NFL news, or should we jump in this MMA thing, Tone?
uh, no, not really. Nothing real pertinent.
Yeah,
Just
yeah. It's been slow.
it's been slow, been quiet right now.
Yeah.
You ain't got
But
no more
the
NBA
fight,
in Da Vinci?
Yeah. NBA is slow too, bro. There's not much
Hold
happening
on,
in
let
the
me
NBA.
ask you, gentlemen. How do you guys feel about the Damian Lillard trade that potentially could happen? Because he's saying
Which,
all he wants is the Heat. And people are saying that's hurting his trade value.
but
you
yo,
heard about but you heard about the commissioner. He put a warning to him and the agent saying that he can't just say he only wants that one team or he will face fines and consequences. So that's a big deal wherever he goes to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Everybody else does this. And
Yeah, they're trying to cut it out. They're trying to cut
yeah.
that out, man. You can't just be picking your team like I want to go here no matter what. Like, no, you go wherever we
no,
send you.
Yeah,
God damn it,
no,
and
hold
you're
on,
gonna
hold
play
on,
and
hold
like
on.
it.
no, I
Hold
saw
on,
that
hold on.
coming. I saw it coming.
Yeah,
Hold on, man. Dame did not quit on his team. Dame did not make a stink. Dame did not do anything disrespectful. Dame did the
right.
most respectful thing he can do and went to them privately and said, yo, I need a trade. Somebody from the Portland Trailblazers leaked that. Come on, man. We too old for this. If Dame is gonna sit there for 10 some odd years and be talking about I don't want to leave here, why would he be the one to pull a LeBron? For a lack of better terms. Sorry. Because I know,
Right.
praise up for his son. But you know what I mean?
Right.
He ain't gonna pull
Oh,
no LeBron. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
oh, fuck.
No, really.
I think he's tired. I think it's been discussed around with the owners and stuff. They're tired of these players just like sign
Yeah.
these big contracts, be like, oh, I want to leave. Like after the first year, like what?
What do you mean
I
these
just can't be like,
players? Why you keep saying just say the names? Kevin Ball Spot
KD,
Durant.
Harden,
Hold on.
KD,
Hold
Harden,
on,
all them
listen.
guys, man.
Kevin Ball Spot Durant
Right.
and and
Disrespect.
Fat
Don't
Harden.
disrespect the man, man. Don't
Wow.
disrespect the man.
Stop the
Like, God dang.
disrespect, bro.
I'm not
Come on,
disrespecting
bro.
him. I'm
Just
just making
talk,
a
bro. You
joke,
don't
son.
need to.
Listen, I'm not disrespecting him. I'm just making a joke, man. You didn't see what Ryan Davis cooked him, bro.
Oh
You,
my
you didn't
God.
see that when him and Ryan Davis got that little
You
beef?
should be sued. You should be sued
Who,
for that. That's a
who should be sued for
disrespect.
that? Katie, yo, listen,
Right.
Katie with all the smoke, B. We were just talking about this other part where Katie jumped on Twitter and was cooking Legend of Winning. You know what I'm saying? Gave him the business. right?
Oh man,
Come on, man.
that's
It's
crazy.
two-way street. He opened his mouth up on
I'll
Twitter
give,
talking about this guy's comedian. He's trash, da, da, and homeboy went to cooking him, hibachi. Okay? Cooking him.
well,
You
I
know,
guess if you give it, you got to take it. I guess you're right.
you
You're
know,
right.
and KD is one of my favorite players. Okay? I still got him in my
Mhm.
top 10 to top 15. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? But it
Yeah,
just ain't
definitely.
looking good for him right now, baby. He looking shaky, baby.
He just needs to
Okay?
shave it off, call it a day. You know what I mean?
But go ahead, Da Vinci. I know you wanted to say something about the whole Dame situation.
Well, listen, bro. No, like you're saying though. Listen, I saw this coming. I saw the NBA was gonna try to do something about this because there was just too many players, and it wasn't just KD. Everybody likes to jump on KD and cut him down, but
Hmm.
it wasn't just KD. There's so many players, bro. There was
It
so
was
many
it,
players,
it was only him and Harden, I think. Who else
bro.
did that?
No, I mean, like, yo, listen, Kyrie was in there.
Yeah, Kyrie
Um,
too. I
Kyrie
was
was
trying to
in
leave
there.
him. I was trying to leave him out of it. You know what I'm saying? I
Can't
was trying to.
can't quite remember off the top of my head who else was in there, but
Is Mitchell in that part? In that too? Mitchell?
I
No,
Nah.
Mitchell. I
I
don't
can't.
think Mitchell made
I,
a big deal out of it, man. And like, not just Mitchell was traded, so was Rudy. And Rudy got traded for way more than Mitchell did, which yet again
That's
makes
crazy.
absolutely no sense, bro. You know what I mean?
That's why that GM should be fired in Minnesota.
He got finessed. You know what I mean? He
yeah,
got finessed, bro.
but
And
Spence.
for
he
me,
got
like,
finessed by Danny Ainge. Danny Ainge over here hoarding picks again for another team.
Definitely.
for me,
But
listen, I Dame wants to go to Miami. I don't see like the big difference he's gonna make. Because who are you gonna give up? Like, who are you gonna give up? Like, who are you gonna? Is it Tyler Hero? You just pretty gonna put in a package? I mean, pretty much Portland's gonna be looking at Bam and also too, right?
Right.
Right?
At
And
least.
then you take
At
Bam
least
away,
Bam.
like, yeah, you take Bam away, it's nothing, bro.
Right.
It's nothing. It's nothing. You have no team there. I get it. It's the Miami culture or whatever, but as a legitimate championship team, nah, bro.
I say Portland should just do the right thing and just trade him to the Sixers. We'll take Harden.
I agree.
We'll
I
take
agree.
Harden. You
That's
take him.
that's actually a good one for one trade. That's the best you can
Yep.
get.
Yep.
To
Right?
be honest, yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
but
that way,
also, King, sorry.
no, go
Do
ahead.
you think Harden would want to go to Portland?
Harden ain't got no choice. No,
Hell
hold
no,
on,
you
B.
don't
No,
want to
hold on,
go
hold
there.
on, hold on, hold on, B.
Yeah.
You can't tell Dame he can't choose the team he want, but then let Harden choose where you want to go. Nah, son.
Right.
If you
Exactly.
gonna put the restraints on Dame, and this is the first time he has to be traded, there's no way in hell they give Harden a block. Harden quit his way to two teams, no, three
Definitely.
teams, because he tried to
Definitely.
get the
Yeah.
hell up out of Philly.
Yeah. He's trying
But
to get
listen,
Philly too. But I don't think he quit. He actually played because that the playoff
Yo,
game when Embiid was out, he
Tone,
had what
Tone,
40
Tone,
something.
Tone,
He played. He played. He didn't
Tone.
quit. What?
He's a magician. Now you see me, now you don't.
Well,
When it comes to the
glad.
tough moments in the playoffs, where it's do or die, and yet again, I'm not trying to not put any pressure on Embiid, but the man playing injured every time, bro. What more you like, Tyrese? What more do you want from me?
Man, can he not be injured though? I mean, come on,
He
man. This
has bad
guy,
luck though. He just has bad luck
this
though.
is crazy. Every
He
time there's
has
a
bad
playoffs,
luck.
they doing good. He hurts himself. Like it happens every playoffs. It's
well,
getting
maybe
getting old,
listen,
man.
bro. Maybe he should just stop falling on the ground every damn time somebody touches him or run by him, bro.
That's
Oh
true.
man,
Like,
Oh,
bro,
nah,
he's a
bro. I'm
stop
not gonna.
it,
flopper.
man.
He's a flopper.
Yeah,
Is that
bro.
what you?
No, bro. For such a big guy, bro. For such a big guy, you talk so much, bro. Every time you see this man, he's on the floor. Listen, go back in your
You
mind
talking
now and
about the
reminisce,
MVP right now, B?
bro. One of
You
the
He's
talking
playing
most
about
like a
the
overrated
guard.
MVP, bro.
He's playing like a
Oh
guard instead of like a big man. These
no!
guys shooting threes out there
Yeah,
shooting
no,
Sloppy,
bro.
fadeaways.
help,
Come
help!
on.
No, come on, bro. How do you need
Somebody
King?
call the
How do you need
ambulance.
King? How do you need help with this guy? With a guy that size, bro, and he has that much skills in the paint, bro. He should be listen. He should be doing the shit that Joker's doing every night, bro, or even
I agree.
more,
But he's
even
not the
more.
Joker. Every player is different, man.
I'm not, bro.
Every
I'm
player
just
is different. He can't be the Joker. Like defensively, he's better than the Joker, but offensively, the Joker's got him, bro. Because the Joker's a triple threat: rebounds,
I
assists, and points.
Well, I actually do think what's his name is a better offensive player than Joker.
Embiid
Embiid, yeah.
scoring the ball, yes, but the Joker's a triple threat.
He's
I mean,
every game.
no, listen, don't get me. The Joker's well all around. He's very all around,
Yeah,
right? But I just think what's his name? Obviously, like you said, he's a better defender. I think he's a better pure scorer, just straight up scorer than Jokic.
yeah. I mean, yet again,
Yeah, I
he
guess so.
is.
Yeah.
He is. But you know what I mean? Like, okay. Oh, I hate to be this guy again. Okay, so this is my problem. And right when Sly comes in, I have to do this. This is my
Yo, yo.
problem with the compare. What's going on, my guy?
So.
Um,
Going on, fella?
yeah, this is my problem with the comparison of saying Kobe can't be second greatest of all time. The defensive stats for Kobe and LeBron, you can say they're skewed, but Kobe technically is a better defensive player than LeBron. You know what I'm saying?
Not, bro. Not stop it, bro. Not technically, bro.
No, I have
I'm
to
not.
say technically. No, I have to say technically because LeBron can still guard 1 through 5. Now, does LeBron play
When he wants
defense like
to,
how?
bro. When he
But
wants
that's what I'm
to.
saying, though. That's what
Right.
I'm saying, right? That's what I'm trying to say. So defensively, yes, he's better than Joker, but Joker brings more to the table than Embiid does because Joker doesn't have to give you 30 a night. Joker can give you 20, 15, and 10, and you can win the game by double digits. You see what I'm saying? Then you look at the playoffs. Yet again, the most triple doubles, bro. Like, I love Embiid, but he can't hold a candle to Joker, bro. He can't.
No,
He can't.
listen, bro. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just trying to point out where I think he's better than,
Yeah.
and I think he should be more. Listen, bro. I just don't like seeing this guy every time somebody runs by him or even touches him closely. He's flopping on the ground for a guy that big, bro. Listen, bro. I don't like it, bro. It's too much, and the man that talks so much. But anyways, listen. For me, back to the point. I don't see Harden playing in Portland. I get it; it's the best trade I see out there that for both teams. But do we really see Harden would stay in Portland?
Nah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he not gonna do it.
hold on. So Sly, we was talking about how the Dame trade and how the NBA's like he can't say one team that he wants to go to. They're not gonna let that happen. That there's gonna be punishment if him and his agent keep sorry spewing this. I want to go to this team and you're gonna send me to this team. And him and Harden being traded, I think, is the best trade that Portland can do. Not only for Dame, but for themselves. Because Harden has no choice. Yeah, okay,
Well,
Harden can
he
play on one. He can play on 1 year, whatever. But they can offer him some money, and maybe he'll take it. Because Portland's not a bad team. It's just Dame's been there long enough, can't get it done, and he needs a superstar. And James Harden said he wants to go back to being James Harden. Well, Portland's a perfect team for that, buddy. No?
but they rebuilding. I don't think he gonna want to be on a rebuilding type of team. And the thing is nowadays the players do got so the players got way more options now than they used to in the past because them niggas would just be like, yo, I ain't playing. Like I'm rich. Like I'll sit out. Like they you know what I'm saying? They exercise all their options now. So it makes sense like maybe on financial side and for Dame and but for Portland, like and James Harden, I don't think it's gonna rock, man. I think they probably will have to get a third team involved, like with some picks and you know what I mean? Because James Harden ain't about to go. He ain't about to dictate shit to him, yo.
They're going to have
Yeah,
to.
but
I mean,
they
if go ahead, sorry, Tom. Go ahead.
no, but they try to make that third team. Portland doesn't want anything these teams are giving them right now.
Right.
They want like a semi-star type player. They're not just gonna take picks and like some guy off the bench or something like. They're not doing that. They want another star to replace Dame. If it has to be, not a superstar, but some kind of star. So Harden 1-for-1 with Dame, they'll definitely do it. But like you said, Harden 1-to-1 to do that. But he's on a 1-year deal. He's an old player. Like he has no choice. If they set him over there, They don't care. I mean, you don't want to get you don't want to get that $35-40 million. Hey, that's on him, man. But at least they get
But you,
Dame out of there, and you can start over. I mean, basically they're starting over, so it doesn't matter either way.
but you like having a disgruntled player is pretty much pointless. Like if you get Harden and he don't want to be there, he ain't gonna perform. It's gonna be like,
Mm.
why? Like you know what I mean? Like why would you?
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't
Why
even
would you
put
do it?
like from a business stance. Like I probably wouldn't
Right.
even like this guy don't want to be here. I don't want him here. Like you know what I mean? And James Harden, like he don't he done made so much money. He don't the money don't really move him no more. Like you know what I mean? He just want to play for a contender and be in the mix at this point in his career, which puts him. It's he's really odd to me because as much as he doesn't seem like he plays hard all the time, but he always
Ah,
wants to play for a contender. It's a weird dynamic.
Yeah, that's the point. So he wants to be on a contender where he doesn't have to play hard all the time. You have other guys that can, back him up so he doesn't have to do it
Right.
like how he did in Houston all the time, like putting up 50, 40, 50, and
but
still
that's the
losing the
thing though,
playoffs.
man. He had Brooklyn, and he got injured, and
Right.
KD carried him and Kyrie, and almost won that game. Then he goes
That's
to
true.
to to, to Philly, and then B both times plays hurt, bro. Yes, okay, and B didn't come through the whole way, but that's what I'm saying. Like Harden showed up when the series didn't really matter, but it did. And then when it really mattered, he's nowhere to be found, bro. And this isn't the first time. That's why I
Right.
say the man's a magician that should be in the strip clubs doing Alakazam. Now you see me, now you don't. Because that seems to where his jersey got retired. He'll get
Mm.
retired in the
They,
NBA, but I don't think it's gonna get
they,
retired the way he wants it to be retired. I'll tell you that much. Cause he hopping from team to team. He don't realize, excuse my language, dick is not a form of transportation. He gotta stop dick riding.
that's
Okay? Cause
messed
he
up,
trying to
man.
jump from no, I'm being honest. Come on now. This guy played with a bunch of superstars, bro.
Right.
Come on.
But that situation in Brooklyn, if COVID didn't happen, I think that situation would have been a lot better. But since COVID happened, it kind of messed up the whole
Listen, we can we
team.
can
A
we
lot of
can
people are tending to forget that.
hold on though. We can blame the pandemic all we want.
Right.
He quit mid-season and said, "Get me out of here." Right when
Yeah.
KD got hurt, like Kyrie was
Right.
still there. They could have been cooking.
Well, he's a part-time
But that
player. So,
situation was a mess. Like I can't
No,
be
of
right.
course,
too mad
of
at him.
course.
Right.
But yeah, and still, like I do miss the days when the players used to thug it out and be like, "Yo, I'ma do it. Like I'll do it myself. Like I'll carry the team. Like I don't care what's going on. I'm about to come out here and do what I got to do."
Timmy
Like I kind
and
of miss them days.
Kobe and Dirk. Jeez, man.
Right, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Them dudes kind of went through the
Yeah.
rough patches and just thugged it out. Whereas nowadays, once they see it's going downhill, they ain't about to go down with the sinking ship, which I understand. You know what I mean? It's business.
Of course, of course. Um, Navinci, you want to
Mm.
start with the MMA fights? We gonna save the
Oh,
Crawford and all that stuff for the end. Oh, you got
I
something?
have one more thing. They're talking about should you extend a Kawhi Leonard or just let him walk? What do you guys think? Should they extend him or just let him walk?
I'm
Or
gonna do
Hell
it.
no. I
I'm
ain't
gonna do
letting
like the
that guy
criminals
walk.
do. I'm gonna do like the criminals do. No comment.
Yo, no,
Mm-mm.
real fact. No, real facts though. All I'm just praying, bro, that Kawhi comes and he plays without no BS or nothing, bro. But
Right.
bro, to let that guy walk, bro, I don't know. That's
I mean, he's
crazy,
missed more
man.
Bro,
games than he's played for that team.
Yeah,
fact,
Yeah.
he's been
yeah,
walked. That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to
yeah.
say. Like he's been walked.
Just
He's
stole from the
stealing money
team.
now.
Stealing
He,
money. Yeah, that's exactly
he's
what I'm saying.
stealing
Stealing
money
money.
now. I hate to be quoting
Millions.
Stephen A. Smith. He over here stealing money. he,
Well, I
And he has game management. Like he's managed. Like they don't even play him that much, and he's still getting hurt. I don't understand, man.
well, you can't let him walk though. You have to make a trade for him, bro.
okay, let me ask you a question. An honest question. Who's going to trade for Kawhi?
Right.
Bro, you would be surprised. You'll be surprised. You'll be
Kawhi on the
surprised.
Knicks would be
The New
so
York Knicks.
fire,
They always in
You'll
it.
be
They
surprised.
always in the
bro.
trade. New
Yeah,
York
If you
Knicks.
can get Kawhi,
you'll be
Jesus.
surprised, bro. You'll be
Uh,
surprised.
I think
Yo,
I
listen,
think it is teams that would though.
there's a
I don't
lot of
know if
teams.
it'd be best decision, but I could
Yeah,
definitely see a team like the Knicks making a push
try
for
to
Kawhi.
right.
So, Sly, let me ask you this question, right? Because I can see a lot of teams making a push for him because it's Kawhi after we're talking about. We saw it. When he plays for like 2 weeks straight and he plays, we're like, oh, okay, that's Kawhi.
Right.
But just
Yes.
imagine if he goes to a team and he makes some deal with them. Oh, okay, maybe he has some load management thing
Right.
that drives him or whatever his personal situation is. But if he says, "Yeah, I'll play regular season game, but I need time off," but when playoff comes, I'll go all in. You telling me
But
he's
that's
not
what he's
going to
been
take
doing,
away?
though, Da Vinci. He don't take no
I'm
playoff
with it.
games off unless he gets injured.
Right.
But the
He
season,
said
the
it.
regular
Yeah.
season, he ain't playing. You know
Nope.
what I mean? He sure listen, and he's the most like non-dripped guy I've ever seen in the NBA in my life. I love it. Cause he come with the Tim Duncan swagger. Like he come with like no drip. Plain t-shirt. Jeans aren't even ripped. They're pressed. You know what I'm saying? You know what
Fresh
I mean?
braids? No, not
Yeah.
fresh. Well, I mean,
He
but
come with
he
the dingy braids. He come with the dingy
yeah,
braids,
gingerbread,
B.
right? Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know what I
definitely.
mean? Like he just come no swag, no drip. Unlike Ben Simmons. Where you got Ben Simmons at, Tone? I'm still wondering if he's gonna
Man,
retire.
all right. The news on him is that he's fully cleared to practice now. So the back is
Fully,
fine, the knee is
his
good,
back is
and
from the knee.
he's as good as he was back in Philly, playing those Philly days. So these guys are
Yeah,
excited in Brooklyn. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've
Ben is
heard this
back.
before.
I,
So, yeah.
okay.
I've heard
I,
this
I
shit over and over
heard.
before.
I've seen it. He was taking all types of jump shots on Instagram. I was like, yo, this guy out here ready
Woo.
to get money. Then he go in the
Mhm.
game and he look like he see a ghost. You know,
Man,
he see
shoot,
dead
man,
people.
shoot, man. Come
Hey,
on,
but you
man.
you 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 and Da Vinci was defending this guy when I was telling you this guy was cooked.
Man, I try to
You
believe.
two, you
I
try to
try to
believe, huh?
believe, man. I try to believe.
Absolutely,
Play some more seal. Play some more
I
seal.
absolutely gave him the benefit of the doubt because everybody
Yes,
deserves that sometimes, and I did.
right.
Um, and I listen. I really do hope he comes back this year, and I really do hope he performs well and redeem his name. I really hope so. I
It's
really
the
hope so.
Me too.
Kardashian curse, man. They
Me too.
touched
Me
him
His
and
too.
talent,
There's less pressure on him now because there's no superstars there, so he can just kind of like play. There's no like KD and Kyrie like pushing him and stuff. There's no real expectations in Brooklyn now, so hopefully he
he
can just
listen.
be himself.
Listen, there's no way he should not. If they're what they're saying is right, he should come back and they should be his team. It shouldn't be Bridges.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Yeah.
listen.
He
So
You
doesn't
know
have the
what?
personality. No.
Hold on. You know when it could be his team when he can outshoot Bridges. Bet
Yeah. Yeah.
when he can
mm,
outshoot Bridges. Until then,
And
that's Bridges'
practice.
team. Bridge came
In
point,
over there
practice.
and said, "This is my squad."
point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Oh,
but before we jump into this quick MMA, run it down here because we gotta chop up that boxing match. Yo, the dinosaur is retired. Shout out to Haslam. Finally, damn.
Wow.
Wait,
Yeah,
really?
yeah,
Miami? Gone?
yeah,
well, he didn't
yeah.
retire. He just got moved into a position like Alonzo. You know what I mean? Like he ain't retired, son.
He retired off the
Miami
bench,
don't.
bro.
Yeah,
He's in the front office.
yeah. He's in the front office. Now,
Yeah.
now he's in there handing out Gatorade. You
Right.
know what I mean? Making sure
Oh,
everybody
good.
stays hydrated. Before we get to that though, so Sly, NFL news that we were just talking about before you got in here, you were talking about how the running backs are getting shafted. Like, Cook got let go from the Vikings. Your boy Saquon got pressured into a deal that is less than what Odell Beckham got for going over to the the Ravens. Sorry. Um, Eckler wanted to get traded. They felt that they didn't get the trade compensation for him, so they just paid him what they felt that they needed him to pay. And we were just discussing that how they pick all these running backs now over the last 10 years within the first round because they know they can get 5 years out of them before they actually have to pay them. Ezekiel's the only one that really got the bag, and the minute he got the bag, it was like
He
toast.
ruined it for everybody.
Yeah, he is not the same. Yeah.
He
The
was sticking
owner
up for everybody.
fool me
It's
once,
like
fool me
Sly
once.
was
That's
just
it.
cold with it, bro.
Right.
So, well, what's your take on it, though, Sly? Before we get to this MMA and then to the boxing.
Man, this is a tough one. Just 'cause it hit home because Saquon just got wrapped up in that, and like he's the by far the best player on the team, and they trying to treat him like he's just another guy. It's just weird because I get it from a business standpoint. Like I always try to look at things from the business aspect first, because ultimately that's what this is for the people making the decisions. They're not as emotionally invested as us. So I get it from a business standpoint, but there has to be exceptions, like in the case of like Austin Eckler or Saquon Barkley, where these dudes are the most talented players on the team. They're like you can't value. They're not gonna be have the same value, and it's weird. Like I think Austin Eckler had like over 100 catches last year, but they're the leading, like there's wide receivers with less than 100 catches that are being valued higher when he's also carrying the ball, and it's like damn, like where same thing with Saquon, like he got so many times he touches the ball, he catches the ball, he runs the ball, and then like he's a top 3 pass blocker. Like it's like it's kind of don't make sense, but they do from a business standpoint. They have to set a standard. Like nobody wants to get caught up with the Ezekiel Elliott thing again, or Le'Veon
The Todd
Bell,
Gurley.
Todd
Right.
Gurley. Like, so what do you do at this point? It's like I don't know. It's like it's hard to say. I'm always on the side of the players getting their money. Like I don't feel bad for these rich billionaires. Like no, like I don't care. Get these dudes the money. But I mean, as a person that does business, I kind of get it. So it's just a weird case. But at the end of the day, pay them niggas, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
so, so do you feel? Because we were talking about this, and I brought up Debo Samuels. They called him a wide back. He said, "No, I'm a wide receiver," and he got his money. He said, "No, no, no, I'm not run the
Hmm.
ball no more. You gonna throw the ball to me?
Right.
I'm gonna run routes." Do you think that these
Hmm.
running backs should try to follow that protocol? Like, listen, you're not calling me a running back no more. You ain't calling me a wide
Yeah.
back. You're gonna call me a wide
Yeah. Hell
receiver.
yeah. If you remember, that's exactly what Jimmy Graham did when Jimmy Graham back in the day, where he got that crazy contract. He was like, "Yo, y'all not about to pay me like a tight end when I get targeted like a receiver. In the red zone. I'm split out wide a lot of the time. Like, no, y'all gonna pay me as a receiver, and I respect that. Like that's business too. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's where it comes in, like negotiations and terminology and certain things like that come into play. So yeah, I'm all for like these dudes saying like, nah, you want to play me like if I'm out here catching 100 passes, our leading receiver catching 70 passes. Nah, I ain't a running back no more. I'm a receiver that runs the ball sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's just, and that's
Yeah.
what's gonna happen because these dudes ain't dummies.
Well, the NFL seems to have a lot of dummies because before we get into this, I know Navinci, my bad. Jalen Brown's contract. Me, Navinci, and Tone were already breaking it down. You weren't in here for it. How do you feel about that? What do you think that does for Boston?
Oh man, yeah, that's another one, man. But I think that one I kind of chalk it up. So you know how it goes no matter what. Dang, how much did y'all talk about? I was like 20 minutes late. I
Oh,
talked
no,
about a lot.
yeah, no, we chopped up about that, and then we got into some NFL, and there's some jokes, talking
Mhm.
about Boston. You know what I mean? Chris being in Boston. They asked me which Chris. I said Kristaps. He's been gentrified. He went to New York. You know, he went to Dallas.
Yeah,
He went to Washington, and now he's in Boston. So
he kind of got lit. That's kind of lit a little bit. But nah, with the Jalen Brown, I kind of chalk it up to, you know how it's always going to be a guy that's going to randomly break before the deals get signed and all those the CBAs and all that other nonsense. It's going to be somebody that's just going to have a crazy contract, and we're going to be looking at it like, what the hell? Because if you remember, Mike Conley went through that same thing where he was the highest paid player in the league, and everyone was like, what? like Mike Conley, like you know what I mean. So I get it, and Jaylen Brown, like I think he's worth it. Like I don't think that's a guy you can just let go either. So, I mean, I'm not mad at Boston for paying him. Like you know what I mean. It's just we know where it's going now. If Jaylen Brown got that, then you know
Right.
you can we can see where shit is headed.
Tatum gonna get more next season for sure.
Yep, yep. Tatum gonna get his aid. I know Tatum ain't mad.
No, okay. What do you think about the setup though? You think that they could possibly have them as a 1-2 punch where Brown kind of runs the second unit and Jalen runs and Jason runs the first? They still would play with each other, but you know what I mean, to kind
Yeah,
of
like
better take
stagger a little
advantage of
bit.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. I definitely wouldn't be mad at that. I feel like that's something I do with 2K. Like
Okay.
I would be that would be dope though if they kind of because I do think Jaylen Brown is capable. Like he's capable. I think I mean obviously his game he got a lot to work on, but I definitely think that kid is capable, man. He one of my favorite players. Like as a man too. Like or even off the court. Like I like him a lot. So I'm all for him like getting his and getting a bigger role, getting highlighted.
Okay. Da Vinci, hit us with the MMA news, man. What's going on with the fights that happened last night? I didn't get a chance to catch any of them. I was working the night shift, so you know what I mean.
Well, I don't know. First, I think me and Tone is going to chop up just two.
Nah.
I mean, the main event and the co-main event, just to get it up so we can get to that boxing.
Okay.
But first of all, Tone, I'm going to say this. I never want to see Tony Ferguson in a ring again.
Wow.
I mean, it was very sad to see what happened to this guy and what he was doing in the ring.
What you got?
Coming
The brakes got beat off of him, or what?
from such a legend, bro. I mean, like
Yeah.
from such a legend, bro. I don't like to see it. I think it's time, and we've talked about this before, gentlemen. It's very hard for us to sit here and tell these guys it's been doing this shit and that's all they know when to quit. But you know, it's just
It was
it
that
is,
bad though. Like
bro. It
Like
is.
did he
It is.
lose? Did he lose that bad?
No,
he's
it
a
has
he's
been
a
bad
he's
for
a
the last 7 fights, bro. 6 fights.
yeah.
It's been that
He's the
bad.
type of guy. He's the type of guy that you have to kill him in the ring. He's not tapping. He's not quitting. He's the what he you can't tell him that he can't fight. In his head,
And he got
he still think he's like 20 something years old, still like doing it, and it's just not delusional. You know,
yeah,
he
it is
almost died in the
delusional.
ring. He almost died in
Exactly.
the ring, right?
He almost died
He
in the
would
ring
not
last
tap.
night.
He would not tap. He would not tap. The guy was choking
Yeah,
him out,
yeah. He went
and the blood
unconscious, bro.
circulation. Yeah, unconscious, basically. Yeah, and he would not tap. The ref had to save his life. Tell you.
So let me ask you a question, King. He got
Yeah.
dominated by Bobby Green. Do you know who Bobby Green is?
Yeah, it's Bobby. It's Bobby Ish. It's Bobby Ish. Come on, man. I know about Bobby Green. He's not. Bobby Green's not like a plus fighter,
Nah.
but I give him a B plus.
Bobby
You know what I
in the
mean?
UFC, Bobby's not even a B plus. And I like Bobby Green. But if we're gonna keep it real, Bobby Green is not even in that thing right there.
He's a C plus fighter, C minus.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, I
you
would say that.
know?
Yeah, good
Yeah.
striker,
Um
big stocky dude, like stocky guy. Black
yeah,
dude.
yeah. Yeah. But like for him to do that to Tony Ferguson, not just him, bro. Like I said, for the last 6 fights, bro. Last fight he's got lift off the ground with Michael Chandler kick, right?
But
He
that's
got
Michael
dominated.
Chandler though. This is what I'm saying
But
though. Like,
bro,
Yeah,
he just got dominated by everybody. He got dominated by Benelo DeRouche, everybody else, bro.
oh,
Like,
okay, hold on.
listen, this is not
Once you
just
said
getting
that name,
beat.
I'm like,
No,
yeah.
no, Benelo DeRouche is a far more better fighter than Bobby Green.
no, I'm not
Like,
saying that he's not a better fighter. What I'm saying is that he's not up to snuff. Like it seems like the way you're describing it is Ferguson has fought A plus, A, B plus, B, and then now the C minus fighter, not even a C plus, C minus fighter beating the brakes off him,
mm,
choking him
yeah,
out.
yeah,
So it's
pretty
time to
much, yeah,
quit.
yeah,
Dang, that's tough. What about the
yeah.
main event, gentlemen?
Well, just a quick rundown on the co-main event. So, listen, I'm a big Alex per fan. That's my boy, right? Tone. But that one was very hard for me to
Toe
say.
Dip. The minute we said main event, Toe Dip, something must have happened.
The
Toe disappeared the minute you said Alex Pereira. Dude,
I don't know, maybe he just got
he'll be
disconnected.
back. Yeah, he'll be
But
back
yeah,
soon, man.
no, the co-main event was very close, man. But it was very hard for me like to really pinpoint. It was a hard fight to judge. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Come back.
John had like 3 takedowns and 5 minutes of control, right? But
Mm-hmm.
you know, Alex still came out as the victory guy. Came out with the victory. I
Did
kind
he
of looked
deserve
like
it though?
it was a very close fight, bro. It was very close, but it's just like maybe they're trying to
Toe.
change the system now. That listen, all that laying on people don't really mean much. It's got to be about significant damage, and I hope that's the way they're going about it.
Okay,
And
Man,
Toe,
that's
that
how
was
I
Toe.
was
one.
looking about it.
That was the one fight I missed. I was watching the boxing. That's the one fight I
Okay,
missed.
okay,
Okay,
Yeah, 'cause I was
okay.
watching the boxing.
okay.
But yeah, I saw the decision though. It was a split decision. And you say it was close, and then it was close, right? It wasn't like because the judges be kind of off sometimes with these fights.
Oh,
Sometimes you were
a
like,
lot of
yeah,
times.
he definitely won, and be like, nope, the other guy won according to the judges. So this was a real
Yeah,
judge. It was split
it was
decision, right?
it was very close. It was very close. It was like, listen, a guy do a lot of damage on the feet, standing up, and then a guy has a lot of takedowns and holding him down there with 3 takedowns. So,
Mm-hmm.
what do you count the most? Significant damage or control? And I
Okay.
think that yesterday it was about significant damage. So,
Okay, okay.
yeah,
Hopefully it stays that way. Okay.
I agree, I agree. But yeah,
Okay.
main main fight, bro. Wow.
Listen, I have to say this. Yo, Spence got deboed yesterday, bro. Like, I watched the fight, we'll say like an hour ago. He got deboed. When he got hit with that stiff jab and he got dropped in the second round, I think he lost all confidence. I think he lost and like when he hit Crawford, Crawford's looking at him like, "That's all you got, my guy? Here,
Yeah,
take this stiff jab again. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Take these counters." You know what I mean? They started lacing him up. Like his face was busting up after the second round, son. Doctor had to come in there. Doctor came in there like, "Yo, your eye good, son? Is your eye?" He's like, "I'm good. I'm good." Like, I don't know, man. I have nothing but
So
love and respect for both fighters. And I knew Crawford was a switch hitter, and he didn't switch at all that fight. He stayed in the southpaw stance, and the 1-2 combo with the counters is what I feel did Spencer in. Like he lost his confidence. He looked. I'm not gonna say he looked washed. He did not. That didn't look like Spence. It looked like somebody cloned him,
thank
put him
you,
in there,
thank you.
and
Yeah,
I was about to say that words, bro. Listen,
no, for real.
listen.
No,
No,
horse.
no, no, no.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry, sorry, King. Let me jump on your train of truth here, um, bro. First of all, I'm not taking nothing away from Bud. Bud came in there and you do what he's supposed to do. It doesn't matter about what the other guy, right? That's how
Yeah.
it goes, right? He
Yeah.
came in there. Bud was technical as hell, bro. Everything he threw was crisp and tight, bro. Right? And well timed,
Navinci,
bro.
Navinci, 58% of his power punches landed.
Yeah.
58% of his punches thrown landed.
That's domination.
That's
Well,
two stats.
well timed. Well timed. But for me, bro, Spence was sluggish, bro. His punches
yeah.
were like just all over the place. It was just sluggish, bro. Like even his
Navinci,
body shots, bro.
no, Navinci. Did you see how stiff that jab was?
Yeah.
That's like getting a triple shot of Henny without the rocks, no ice. And it
No, no,
was
no.
sitting outside in the sun. Like
No,
stiff.
listen, I
You
clearly
know what
saw
I'm
the
saying?
job, but I just saw what like Spence was doing, bro, and it was just like, what the hell? I'm like, who am I watching here? You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
But
Yeah, for sure.
also one thing I gotta shout out to though, the kid has heart, Spence, because he kept
Hell
going
yeah.
and he kept going and he kept going, and that's what made his heart. But
Of
Bud
course
just
he has heart.
completely annihilated him.
Yo, fam, after the fourth round, he was stalking him. Stalking
Yeah,
him. He's like, he was walking him down. Like, yo, son, you ain't got no power. All that
the
flashy.
fight
But
was
yet again,
over. In the fifth
after
round,
the
it was
second
done.
round, right? Or the fifth round,
Well,
huh?
no, yeah, the second round is when I think, like you hit the nail on the head. The second round is when he knocked Spence's whole timing. His equilibrium was off. He couldn't get his feet together. Like after the second round, he was he couldn't get right. But after the fifth round, Spence could have
Yeah.
knocked him out at any moment. Like he could have knocked him out in the fifth round. He could knock him out in the sixth round. Like he was just playing with him after that.
Well, you see what happened in the seventh, right? First, he hits him with that uppercut while he's trying to do his 1-2, drops him, and then hits him with not just one right hook. He hit him with two of them joints. The first one had him like, oh, he's stumbling, and he's like, yo, buddy, just sit off for a minute. Hold a meds. You know what I mean? Take a rest for a minute, my
Yeah.
guy. And I think, yet again, I think that's the thing that when he got knocked down for the first time in his career and felt Bud's power, I think that's what
Yeah.
he was like, yo, this nigga hitting, like he's slapping. You know what I mean?
That shit was crazy. I'm still in disbelief. Like in my brain, I couldn't see like Spence looking like that. Like I didn't think it
Yeah.
was possible for
Yeah.
Spence to look so like
Bad.
regular. It was like, what
Yeah.
the hell? Who is this dude? Like that is not Errol Spence, bro. Like I don't know who this nigga is. Like he was throwing like Ryan Garcia, like
Yeah.
wide open
No, no,
hooks.
no,
I'm like,
no, 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 not
what
even
the
Ryan
hell is
Garcia, bro.
this?
Sorry, he was throwing like Francis Ngannou punches, bro.
Word, you know what? You hit the nail on the head, right?
Yeah,
Or
it's true.
Deontay
Those are wild.
Wilder, one of them niggas. I'm like,
Some wild with looping punches that you can see a mile
Yeah,
away. Like, come
yeah.
on,
I'm
man.
like, what the
But
hell is this?
but
It
fam,
hurt.
I'm
It
trying to tell
hurt
you
my heart.
guys. I'm trying to tell you guys that jab, leave a bottle of Henny outside in the sun and just pour yourself a double and try to take that to the neck. Stiff. Like,
but
dude, when he hit him with the first jab, you didn't look at his face. He was like, yo, this nigga, like, you know what I mean? Like he hit him with that shit.
Mhm.
And it was all
Yeah.
counters. Like he wasn't pawing at him. Because remember, Spencer's the aggressive one, right? He likes to work off the
Right.
jab. Spencer couldn't get his jab working at all because every time he threw
Nope.
it, he got one in return, and it wasn't a flick jab. It
Mhm.
was like a
It was
brick
stiff.
wall.
Yeah, like his jab was so
Yeah.
stiff. Like, and it's crazy because I'm thinking Spence's game plan would kind of be to work the jab, and it probably was. Well, actually, it seemed like it was. It just wasn't. It wasn't connecting. His timing wasn't there.
Yeah,
But dog, he was just that his jab was so stiff, bro. It was like he
and
wasn't like,
fast.
yeah, man. It was like, yo, who is in this ring right now fighting Bud? Because I don't know who this dude is.
Bud
They
looked
close
clean, man.
Gucci,
Like
man.
he didn't even get into a fight. He didn't go 12 rounds.
Yeah,
He was clean. I'm like, what?
right.
This
yeah,
guy went 12 rounds.
yeah.
Whatever, 8, 9 rounds. Like, oh, man, he was clean, man. I don't know.
But
Do you guys
that's
want
the
to see a
thing.
rematch to this? Like,
I
I
want to
don't
see a
know.
rematch because you know
You
what?
want to see him? You want?
I want to see the rematch because here's the thing, right? I don't know what is going on with Spence, but I definitely know what's going on with Bud. Bud seen the opportunity and said, I am not going to let this go away. Cause like Spence was trying to do the whole dance around thing and like, you know what I mean? Like he was trying to get cute. Watch the fight again. Crawford was stiff. He was just like, come, whatever you throw, if you don't hit what I got for you, you're not gonna want to keep getting. Because the
Bro,
counters, like the way he was hitting him, and Spencer would like get hit and back up. Like, yo, hold on, let me
Right.
recalibrate. You know what I'm saying? And then come at it. If you look at the
yo,
Tank and Ryan fight, the only time it looked like Ryan wanted to recalculate things is after he got hit with the liver shot. It was like a calculation, like, okay, he hit me in the liver this hard, and he hit me in the face. I think I'm
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. I'm finished.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm
but
But
here,
between the rest of that fight, Ryan was trying to be aggressive the whole time. When Spence was trying to be aggressive, like you guys said, he's throwing wild punches. He's trying to hold on to him. He's trying to get inside, and every time he got inside too, and he tried to work his little magic when Crawford hit him with a counter, bro, he started holding on to the man, bro. It was like he was trying to make, pause. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of pause that fight. A whole bunch of pause.
Yo,
Yeah,
but
they can't run it back at that. I think if they run it back, running it back at 147 is pointless. Like if they run it back, it got to be at 154, which I don't think Crawford gonna want to do. Like Crawford ain't gonna, so they're gonna end up, if they do run it back, it's gonna be at 147. It's probably gonna be the same result because I just feel like Spence, like he can't fight at that weight no more. He got to move up. He lost his power. He was too light. He just, I don't know. It was cringy.
His timing was definitely off, man. Like
Yeah,
those counters
way off.
were killing him the whole fight. The counters were, he was missing his shots every time. Get boom, countered
yo,
every time.
so within 40 seconds of me watching the fight, this was my thing. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with Spence? And everybody I'm
Yeah,
watching the fight with, they're
Yeah,
like, what do you mean? I mean, like, look at him. His jab,
yeah,
there's nothing snap behind it. There's nothing.
right.
Look at his
yeah,
punches. Look at his feet and everything, bro. Like, look how
No,
he's
yeah,
going in there with heads first. I'm like, what is this?
but Da
yeah.
Vinci,
But
he was.
you,
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Sly.
my bad. But I was gonna say
No,
after the first, you thinking the first round, I didn't get that in the first round. No, I
I
feel like
got it
after
right
that,
after the first knockdown.
yeah, in the second, right?
Right.
Yeah, in the second. The minute he
Yeah,
got knocked down, it's like he lost all confidence, bro.
yeah.
You
It
could
was like
see it.
he transformed, bro. It was like, all right, I don't know who this dude is here, like, because he took the first round, and I'm like, okay. I mean, granted, it's the first round, I don't count, but like everything seemed, after that second round, I'm like, yo, hold up, fam. Like this ain't like he looks like he doesn't belong. Like he does not belong. Like this ain't Errol Spence.
And you know what the sad thing is? It was the stiff jab with a straight that knocked him down. So yet
Right.
again,
It wasn't nothing really though. Like it
yeah.
was just it was a well timed straight shot to the face. Like it was just
Mm.
it wasn't some power punch. It was just it was well timed. And but Bud got power. I granted. So, but it was just I don't
Switch
know.
hitter, man.
Like,
He's a switch hitter,
damn.
bro. Like, and you know the messed up thing is too, because I was talking to other people about it. They're like, "Yo, Crawford's the type of fighter where, like, yeah, he doesn't get started to the fourth round. He kind of tries to analyze and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But when he sees somebody hurt, he pounces.
So
It's
When he
over.
gets hurt, he turns up. And it was
mm-hmm.
like he seen Spence was shocked from the knockdown. I was like, yo, let me toy with this guy a little bit more and see. I'm telling you, in the fifth round or the seventh round, yeah, it was the seventh round. Or was the fifth? The seventh round when he knocked him down twice. I'm telling you. The eighth round, he was like, I'm gonna toy with him. The ninth round, he's like, yo, I'm gonna get this nigga out of here right now.
Yep.
Because the way he was dancing after those shots, the ref had to stop the fight. The ref had to stop the fight.
It was a very good stoppage.
Spence was
Yeah.
gonna fly out the ring. I'm telling you, bro. Because the way
Like
he
he
was,
turned his
Yeah.
the way.
body. He turned his body like twice with those last hits.
Yeah.
Like
Mm-hmm.
he went left, right. Like referee's like, nah.
His
Yeah,
feet were just all over the place. Like
Yeah.
yeah. Equilibrium,
I'm like, what
everything,
in the
all over the
world?
place.
He was mad
Punch
that they
drunk.
stopped it though. He was mad that they stopped it. He wanted to keep going.
Yeah, he's a
Well, that's
warrior
a
though, man.
fighter. That's a
Yeah,
fighter. Every fighter is
Yeah.
gonna complain in that situation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's a
but
warrior
they
though.
had to stop it though. They had to stop
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like
No
Yeah.
I
choice.
think we all can agree on that. Like the
For
way
sure.
Spencer's legs looked, the way he looked after taking those repeated blows, and the messed up thing for me too was like he could not miss with his right hand. It didn't matter when Crawford wanted to throw it. 58% of his power punches, and they didn't even count the jabs. They just said his power punches landed, and then 58% of the punches thrown. I think it was the sixth or the seventh round where they said that round alone 53% hit rate clean, and they weren't
Oh, that's crazy.
like even when Spence was trying to go with the body, it was like he just Crawford would just turtle up and be like, "That's all you got," and then return the favor. And because I don't know if you've seen those, he hit him with a couple body blows, and Spence backed up. Like he got hit with the body blow. Spence like, "Yo, let me get some space. Let me recalibrate and figure out what's going on here." You know what I'm saying?
So, question for all you guys: who would like to see a rematch? Now,
I'd like to see a rematch
I would love to see a rematch. I would love to see Spence kind of redeem himself, and you know,
because he doesn't
just
fight at
even if
that weight naturally, anyways, right, Sly?
yeah,
Huh?
Um, Spence doesn't fight at that weight naturally, does he?
Things that's Spence is like a freaking mutant. Like he can get his weight. He can make weight like nobody else. Like is that's his one of his strengths. So he said no matter what, after this fight, he's moving up to 154 because I mean it's getting more difficult for him to make 147, and I mean really it's nothing else for him to accomplish either. Well, I mean I guess now that he lost, maybe, but so yeah, I think Spence is done at that weight class at his age. Like he got to move up, bro. Like he can't. I don't think he's capable of doing it anymore. Like it was a miracle that he was before. Like he got to go up. But the thing is, bro, why would Crawford grow up? Like he just dominated you. Like he's gonna have to if he want a rematch, he's gonna have to go back down to 147, and I think he's gonna get cleaned up again.
Yeah, it don't make no
Okay.
sense. Yeah.
Now, in some other fight news, boxing wise, Tank has been released from jail. There is a talk about this trifecta here: Haney against Tank, or Haney against Shakur, or Shakur against Tank. You know, blase, blase. If
bro.
you guys can pick the what's up, sir?
No, hey, isn't oh, but sorry, isn't Haney fighting that Progress guy or whatever?
Yeah, he's fighting
October.
him, but yet again,
Yeah,
I said there's talks, right? Like it's
yeah,
not set in stone, but there's talks that the Tank or Haney or Shakur and Haney, because they're all in the same weight class. It's a super fight now. We're getting the super fights we should have been getting back. Well, not back in the day, in the Mayweather era. You know what I mean? These guys are actually starting to want to fight each other, like how De La Hoya and them did, and the guys before. They're not so much hung up on records, and I think it's because of not the Rolly, the Tank and the Ryan fight that is sparking these now. So let me ask Sly first. Out of those three guys, which fight would you want to see that you think would be the best?
Well, I don't know because Haney really took like the sucker's way out. Like he moved up. 'Cause,
yes,
yeah, Haney
yeah,
could have just
Yeah, come on.
Haney could have because his mandatory was Shakur or no, I think or was it Javante?
I think it was
One
Tank.
of them.
No, Shakur.
Yeah, that
I think
was
it was
Was
his
Shakur.
Shakur?
mandatory.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the weight class he was at, it was the mandatory, but he decided to move up. So he pretty much just ducked all the smoke, like blatantly too. Like,
yeah.
Oh,
You can
Yeah,
consider it moving
135.
up.
You're supposed to fight him. The WBC. You're supposed to fight
mhm,
Shakur at 135, and he just moved up to 140. Like, nah, I ain't messing with him. Go
right?
140.
Yeah,
Like he that's money. He said, I don't care about the money. I don't care about none of that. And it's like I thought we wasn't on that no more. I thought we was, you know what I mean? We was making these fights happen, but
yo,
I
fuck
don't know.
His
Haney.
Haney's iffy to me, bro. He's
Fuck yeah,
his
fuck
last fight,
Haney, bro.
his last fight wasn't that good either, right? His last fight wasn't that
He
impressive.
lost that shit. I don't care about
I
it. He
feel like
lost
he
that shit.
lost. Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
he lost
Right.
his last fight.
Right.
you know what's
but
messed
then,
up, guy? Go ahead.
here's the thing though. Sly, you said it perfectly. After you fighting Lomo, and then you got the victory. How are you gonna go back up? You're supposed to just move up. It's either be Shakur or Stevenson. Like whoever you're fighting right now, I guarantee you, a lot of people don't even know this name, right?
Exactly.
So how that doesn't make no sense to me at all, bro. That's like
But,
one of the biggest bitch move I've ever seen.
but
Right.
hold on
He don't
though.
That's
want
But
no.
hold on
blatantly
He
though.
don't
just
want no smoke.
ducking smoke, yo. That's like
Yeah, he don't want no
the
smoke. Yeah.
definition of ducking smoke.
Listen though, I mean, you have to look at it from his point of view as a business, like Sly Lexus. It's a business, right?
Right?
Lomo, he knows he lost to Lomo and got away with it. There's no way he's gonna get that same chance against Shakur or Tank. One of two things is gonna happen. It's either gonna be a full-on unanimous decision or he's going to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm
Because
betting on the
Shakur,
latter. You're going to sleep.
because Shakur is a great judge of distance, and his technique is like he's not a flashy fighter. He's somebody that comes in and just gets the win. Now
He
Tank,
boring basically.
yeah, Tank gonna put on the show. He gonna let you think you winning, and then he gonna catch you
Hmm.
slipping and put you to bed. You know what I mean? So he can go
But
ahead.
that's the money though. Like that's what could like Tank is the money fight. Like that's the
Mm.
most of them want to fight Tank because that's how you gonna get paid. Like Tank is
Yeah,
he's the money guy right now. So it's
Yeah,
confusing to me. It's like, dog,
yeah,
just
but
go get that money,
that's
bro.
Sly.
only
Sly,
that's
let me
only is
let me
about the
ask you a
money.
question.
They wanted to keep their career, extend their careers, man. Get
Oh
a couple more
yeah,
fights
yeah.
in there.
You know
Once
what?
you go
Yeah,
against Tank, you know it's over.
yeah.
Like,
It's not even
That,
that it's over. You know you missing some brain cells after that fight. Because look at
right?
Rolly. Rolly get beat by him, get some fake championship, and this old man almost mopped him up. I don't know if you guys watched that fight. This old
I
man
did.
mopped
That
him
shit was
up.
so. That was a travesty
Wow.
too. Like, bruh, that was
Mopped
one
him
of
up.
them boxing is fake type joint because he was about to lose. They came in and stopped that fight. Like, dog, that was a travesty. Like, that was horrible.
You know what I'm saying? The Tank and Shakur one I think I'd like to see personally. Those guys have fought against each other in training camp and over at Floyd's gym. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I want to pick Tank, but if they fought, I'd go Shakur just because he's the
Really?
boring fighter. Shakur's not going to make mistakes.
Yeah,
Like, the only thing I can see happening is what happened to Spence. Shakur gets hit with a punch from Tank and he goes, yo, what the is this? Yo,
Never been hit like this
who is this?
before, you know?
Yeah, who is
Yeah.
this nigga? You know what I mean?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And he started questioning his life and shit, like having flashbacks, like, yo, I should have stole that chocolate bar in grade 2, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? But Sly, tell me that you got a who you got for us.
Oh yeah, wait
Tell
yeah.
up
I
me you
before you
do.
do.
go in there. Wait up before you go in there.
Yeah,
Bro, I just want to say, you guys remember when that guy hit that fucking kangaroo? You guys remember seeing that video a couple years back? The
Yeah.
kangaroo was
yeah,
trying to fuck with that guy's dog, and that guy went
Yeah.
up and smacked that shit. And the
yeah,
kangaroo was
Yes.
just fucking shock and shit. Like, yo,
yeah,
what?
Hell yeah.
Like, I'm supposed to be so big with his chest out. That's how
yeah.
fucking Charlo looked when he got slapped by Khalid Plant.
Yo,
Yo,
yeah.
God
yeah, that's
damn.
exactly how
That's
he looks,
That's
hilarious.
bro.
crazy.
Yo, all that
Yo,
He
tough
didn't
that's
do
guy
so
thought,
nothing.
bro,
funny.
he was just shocked, bro.
He didn't do it
I mean,
nothing.
that's a left hook
Like
slap, bro.
That shit was so funny. It
Hold
was
on
so
though.
quick
bitch
too.
slap. He just bitch
Yeah.
slapped him like
You know Charlo's supposed to be fighting Canelo. I think it's almost signed.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Those
what they
it
were
is signed.
saying. I even heard they was building a card with both brothers. The one brother was gonna fight Plant, and the other brother was gonna fight Canelo.
yeah. Give me your
Same
guys just
card.
even though we don't know when it's happening, give me your guys' take on that. You think Charlo can beat Canelo?
Listen,
Eh,
I'm a chill.
he
I'm a
can.
what's it called? I'm a Canelo guy. Canelo's my guy. I'm gonna rock a Canelo. I think it's supposed to happen September 30th, by the way. But
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm gonna rock with Canelo. I don't know. I've always rocked with him
yeah.
for a lot of fights, so I'm gonna keep it going with him.
What about you, Sly and Tone?
Yeah, same. I think he's capable, but I wouldn't. If I'm betting, I got my money on Canelo.
Really. It all depends on the weight class. What are they gonna be fighting at? Is it gonna be
Yeah,
154? It's going
valid.
160? Like what you
I
know.
Well,
don't
Canelo's
know.
older, so
154
he's
right
he's
there.
got to come. I think he has to come up to Canelo's weight, and
Hmm.
I don't think Canelo's gonna be. Yet again, I'm exaggerating this because I'm not too sure what weight class he's in right now. You know what? Instead of me doing all that extra instead of me doing all that extra guessing, hold on and give me a second while I'm telling you. Listen, Charlo is faster,
Right.
but Canelo's a lot stronger.
Canelo got the power. Yeah, he got the power.
And Canelo is on a
Charlo
decline.
got
So he's
Charlo's
a
like
middleweight.
Charlo's.
Yeah, Canelo's a middleweight.
At 160. Yeah, 160
Yeah,
right. So
160, right? So that's Canelo's walking around. Well, he's probably a little heavier than that, but like you know what I mean.
yeah.
He's gonna be packing a punch. And like some of the guys at the boxing gym that I cover love to say, he's gonna have some special vitamins and minerals in his system.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And,
It's in the
I
meat.
say that
It's in the
jokingly
meat.
because I don't really believe that he was doing that because he would look a lot different. We've seen guys in sports take these enhancement drugs, and you
Facts.
see what it does to them. Like
Facts.
Peyton
Yeah.
Manning, big old forehead. Barry Bonds, the man's head grew to the size of a melon, and he was jacked up. Like Canelo has looked the same. You don't see no acne on his back. You don't. You know what I'm saying? So, but there are different supplements that people are taking that are illegal that can enhance, whatever it is. And maybe Canelo's taking it. I'm not gonna say he is. I'm not gonna say he isn't. I'm just saying he got 2 losses from 2 guys that didn't take any enhancements, and he looked the same and got his ass whooped. You know what I mean? And that's Mayweather, and of course,
Yeah.
what's the Russian boy's name? Bill
Devil.
Oh, you talking?
Bubble,
Bivol.
bubble toe,
Bivol,
bubble.
yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Beat the brakes off of Canelo, man. I was upset in that fight. I was like, this guy pissed me the hell off. But anyways, um, who you got, Sly? Let's do this before we get up out this joint here, man. Give us some
Yeah.
gems.
So I got a couple options. So I got a who you got in the quarterbacks NFL quarterbacks edition if y'all want to do that,
Yeah,
or if y'all want to go basketball,
we can
if
do
y'all want
both.
to do. Oh, okay, okay. Well, the basketball is like a positional draft, like goats, like goat positional draft, like we all draft a team. Like I know you guys probably seen those clips on like from that people do like drafts and stuff.
Yeah,
So I mean, if
Right.
you guys want to do both, we could do both.
yeah. Let's just do both, and then
Relatively early.
yeah. So which
Okay.
one you want to
All
do
right, we'll
first,
start.
though?
I'm
NFL
gonna
or
start with the NFL. Yeah.
okay?
All right.
All right. So what I did, I took a current quarterback and I got him going against a legend, basically like a legendary quarterback, a similar skill set. So we're gonna start off with
Tom Brady,
Eagles
Tom Brady,
quarterback.
Tom Brady, Tom Brady. I had to bust a dialogue. You know what I mean? I had to bust a dialogue one time. go,
Oh shit!
go ahead, sir.
Super
Right.
Bowl. So I'm gonna start with Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts. So that's the first quarterback we're gonna go. So we got Jalen Hurts and we got legend all the time. Well, at least to me, probably about the top 20 quarterback, Warren Moon. So this is okay.
Ooh,
This isn't like resume. It's just
prime.
would you take the young prime Warren Moon or Jalen Hurts' potential? So that's pretty much what it is. It's the legend is we're taking their prime and we're taking the current quarterback with their potential. So we're kind of
I'm
measuring them
taking Moon.
against not
Moon.
rings. Got Warren
Moon.
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 Respectable.
Yeah, I'm flying to the moon.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. I'm flying to the moon.
Oh man. Yeah.
Who you got,
Yeah.
Tone?
Yeah. I gotta go with Moon too, man. He's done a lot,
Wow.
man. 49,000 yards, 290
No, hey,
touchdowns.
no.
Man.
We just talking about prime. You ain't gotta break no numbers
Oh,
down.
just
Sly said no numbers, no
no numbers.
accolades, no numbers,
Yeah. No.
accolades, and
Yep.
nothing.
Just
Just who you
just
got.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're definitely
Uh,
probably a tougher guy than Hurts any day.
Hey, we said no
he,
accolades. We just said
yo,
prime, or you know what I
Versus
yo,
mean?
Prime versus Legend.
he's
prime
trigger happy
prime
with his
versus
accolades,
potential.
right?
Basically, yeah,
Oh,
it's prime versus potential, right? Because so Jalen
yeah.
Hurts
Prime versus
probably hasn't
potential. Yeah, yeah.
probably hasn't reached his prime yet, so we just going on his
Nah.
potential compared to Warren Moon at his prime.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
Moon.
That's crazy. I got Jalen Hurts. I'm surprised y'all was so quick on that one. I'm thinking Jalen Hurts, man. That dude, I think his potential's so high. Like he could do a lot.
Oh, it
Love
is.
Warren Moon.
But hold on though. Let me ask you this, Sly. If you put Warren Moon on that team in his prime, what do you think happens?
Yeah, yeah, he got a point. They got a point. He definitely
Yeah.
got a point. Warren Moon slinging that bitch too.
You know what I'm saying? And he can
yeah.
run. Oh, jeez. Now he can't run like Hurts, but
Nah.
before Hurts, there was Moon. You get me?
Warren Moon was really one of my favorites when I was a kid too. But
Trust
all
me.
right, so next we got Jalen Hurts or Eagles legend Donovan McNabb.
I'm going Hurts.
Hurts.
Hurts. Yo, fuck.
I'm sorry, McNabb. I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry either. This guy throwing
Great
up on the
player.
field and
Great
shit.
player, but no.
Sorry, I
That's
don't mean to
some
bring up
quick,
no
man.
accolades and stuff. You know, he was really
Y'all,
the Willie Beeman.
y'all really quick on the trigger on that one. That's crazy. I got Jalen Hurts too, but I don't like how quick you guys were on the trigger. I don't like that.
No contest.
Yeah,
That's some dated. All
This guy was like the dude off of Belly. I eat the banana. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
I don't like it.
oh,
I don't
fuck.
like that shit.
All right, next we got Jalen Hurts or Dante Culpepper.
You gotta do this. Come on. What? Okay,
Yo,
listen. I can't answer this one. I
Why not?
can't.
I'm gonna I'm gonna
For
answer
one
this
reason and
one,
one
bro.
reason only. Dante Culpepper was a great player, but him and the Moss connection, Jesus, peace, bro.
Word. And his
Yeah,
prime too, bruh, he was crazy. Like his prime years were crazy. He didn't have a long prime, but
Yeah,
his prime, bruh, he was a top five.
yeah. I can't answer this one. I
I'm
can't.
gonna take Dante Culpepper, bro, because that man, listen, he had size, he
Yep.
had speed, he had the
Right.
throwing abilities, bro. Like he had all of those, man.
But
He
that's
was
the
like a
thing, though.
big quarterback, bro, with
No, I feel you, Da Vinci.
agility, all of these.
Here's the thing, though, right? It's like Dante Culpepper was good, but when he got Moss, it was a different. Like, dude, the man pretty much played go get it, fetch. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that he couldn't do that before, but then, yet again, you put him, like I said about Moon, you put him on that Eagles team, and he's got Brown, who's not a Moss, but he's a go get it player, go get it receiver. You know what I'm saying? It's almost a no brainer, and I don't want to bang on Jalen Hurts like that because Jalen Hurts potential, like Sly said, is high. It's just you're asking me to look at somebody that I know if they're given the weapons, what they can do, and then looking at somebody who was given the weapons and their coach screwed them
Well,
because
he
that's how
with
they
the
lost the
weapons he
Super
got to
Bowl.
the bowl. I mean, Jalen Hurts took his team to the bowl with weapons. So
No,
I
I
mean,
know. No,
he
what I'm saying
definitely
is his coach screwed him. They went for,
yeah.
they went for 4th and 1, 4th and 2, 4th and 5, the whole game, bro. Fourth quarter, 3 minutes left. You're gonna punt the ball?
Yeah.
Like, what
Yeah.
are you smoking, dick? Pause. Sorry, people. You know,
Oh,
like I
big
don't mean to
pause.
be this guy. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna have to go Culpepper too, man. I don't want to answer, but it's Culpepper, man. Sorry, Hurts.
Tough one. I think I'm
Yeah,
3 for 3. I got Hurts. I got Hurts
Yeah, I got hurt.
again.
I got Hurts too. I definitely got Hurts.
Yeah, that's a tough one. But all right, so next is my category right here. These are like the athletic quarterbacks. So we got Lamar Jackson, like the fucking basically a kick returner playing quarterback.
MVP,
Yeah. All right, so we got
unanimous.
Lamar Jackson or Randall Cunningham.
Oh my goodness gracious,
Damn.
bro. Why does this? Anyways, I asked for this. I'm gonna go Lamar. I'm gonna go Lamar.
Randall Cunningham. Man.
Because Randall
Remember,
is,
Randall Cunningham really had like two careers too. Like he had the early with the
yeah,
Eagles, he was that like the athletic guy. Then when he went with the Vikings, he was like just a pocket guy who just dominating, like greatest offense in history.
very true. But
True.
I'm gonna go Lamar. Lamar's already showed me his potential, and now he has weapons. I gotta go
Yeah.
Lamar.
Lamar
Gotta
did
go
all.
Lamar.
Lamar ain't even he. Everything he's done is with minimal like weapons too.
That's what I'm saying. It's Lamar for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Lamar.
Yeah. Lamar.
Or same. I got Lamar too. All right, next we got Lamar Jackson or Slash, man, Cordell Stewart. Don't sleep. Cordell played like receive. He
Cordell's
actually
nice.
returned punts. He returned punts. He punted, and he played receiver.
Cordell's nice, but
Yeah.
Lamar.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Dynamite
have to go
style.
Lamar
Yeah.
again. Yeah, even though you're right,
Yeah.
Sly.
Same.
I've never slept on Cardell Stewart. He was nice, but
Lamar, man. Sorry.
Lamar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go Lamar. Lamar kind
The
of.
rushing attack that Lamar has, and yet again, it goes to the conversation we're having about the running backs, right? Like they said, Lamar should have been a running back, a wide receiver. He can't be a quarterback, and he's all of that. Well, he's not a receiver, but he's all of that in one, and he just didn't have the weapons. You know what I mean? And now that he has the weapons, I'm not saying there's no excuse, but you gotta show us something this year. Like this year's got to be special. Even if he gets
Yeah,
to the semis, I'll be like, yo, I don't want, because I get to argue with people all the time about Lamar. Oh, he shouldn't get paid because he's running quarterback and other quarterbacks are better than him. I'm like, they're not. If you look at his MVP year, he had the highest touchdown rate, the longest passes, the most rushing yards. I think he was top 5 in accuracy. And that was the long ball. It wasn't no short passes, bro. Like, people are smoking yet again. You know what I mean? Smoking some stuff. I don't understand, but
yeah. Lamar be getting some unnecessary hate. Yo, that dude he a dog.
mm-hmm.
But lastly, we got Lamar Jackson, or I mean, y'all probably could have seen this one coming. Mike Vick.
Oh man,
Oh
why you gotta do
shit!
me like this?
I'm not.
You talking about
Listen,
Prime Vic?
Mike Vick.
Hold on,
Mike
you talking
Vick,
about
bro.
Yeah.
Prime Vic?
Prime Vic.
Prime
Prime
Vick.
I'm
Vic.
taking
Yeah,
Vic, bro. I'm
Vick,
taking Vic.
bro. I'm sorry,
You
Prime
Lamar.
can
Vick
throw
with
But
the.
throw it with either hand. Come on, man.
yeah,
And he had that
nah.
commercial with the, where he was it was like a roller coaster commercial joint, like that Vic with the
Yeah,
fleets of all time. Like,
B, when the man split the two defenders and made them lock themselves on, got a touchdown. Come on, son. Like, and,
That's
and he was
Atlanta
holding the
Falcon
ball with
pick right there.
he's holding the ball with one hand, shimmying. Like, come on, B. You'll be
Yeah.
plays where like it's like the play breaks down. He got the whole O line chasing him. He run to one side of the field, then he run to the next side of the field. He's like, you know what? I can throw this. I'm gonna take off anyways. Or he's like, they think I'm gonna take off. Let me throw this joint. Like he said it himself when he came back to the Eagles. Like if he had um the coach there, what's his face again, man? A Big Red. If he had Andy in the beginning of his career, he would have been a better quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Because Andy did have a lot of faith in him and shit, man. You know what I mean? And helped him like kind of rebuild himself. And he when he came back to the Eagles, or when he came to the Eagles after he came out of jail and shit, he was throwing at a ridiculous rate. Like still, he couldn't run as fast. He wasn't as agile, but he has a cannon on him, bro. You know
he
what I
might
mean?
have been better with the
Yeah.
Eagles than he. Like he actually might have been like a bet as a complete quarterback. He might have been better with the Eagles.
Oh no, he
He was a
was. You're right.
Showtime with
He
Atlanta.
was.
He was a
Yeah.
Showtime with Atlanta though. Yeah.
It's like Deion
Yeah,
Sanders. Deion Sanders was Showtime with Atlanta, and then when he went to San Fran and Dallas, he was
yeah, he
prime.
was just goat.
Yeah.
He was prime. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. That Lamar Jackson one. That was a good one. All right, so boom. So next we got Josh Allen. Josh Allen. So it's
Oh,
like
this
big
guy
white
had
boy.
to throw his Buffalo guy in, huh?
Of course,
Josh
come on.
Allen. Oh boy.
Right, this the big white boy segment basically.
Oh
So we
man.
got Josh Allen or another
Ben?
Bills legend, Jim Kelly.
Okay. Oh,
Mm,
I'm rocking with Jim.
mm,
I'm rocking with
yeah.
Jim. I'm rocking
I
with
gotta
It's
Jim.
go, Jim.
tough
Yeah.
I'm
You
going
one.
Jim.
gotta go
I
Kelly.
go,
Yeah, you gotta
Jim.
go.
Yeah.
Four
I gotta
Super
go
Bowls.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Yet again, not the accolades. I'm just saying
Yeah,
Kelly was a good quarterback.
Pocket.
I'm
Yeah,
not
good
gonna say
pocket
he's
he's
great.
passer.
great.
He,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
great
say he
pocket.
was a
Yeah,
great
great pocket.
quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, great, but we count championships, and even though he got there a few times, he didn't get it done, and Josh hasn't done that. And Kelly was in the era where they used to pick quarterbacks up and pile drive them. So, you know what I mean? Like Josh Allen's like, oh, he hit me. It's like, dude, did you see what LT used to do to quarterbacks? Like breaking
Fold them.
niggas' legs and shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
fold.
like a cheap jet from Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Return to
Call them up
aisle
later.
6.
Nah,
Defective.
but
Call.
Y'all sleep. I got listen. I got Josh Allen, yo. Josh is like that, yo. Josh is like
Oh my god.
he's really like that. Like Josh could have played back in the days with them boys. Like
I'm not saying Josh couldn't play. What I'm saying is the team doesn't have a running back. Josh has to do everything, and it's almost like the Embiid argument. At some point in time in the playoffs, something doesn't click because he has to do so much during the regular season. Is that
yeah,
fair to
that's a
say?
question. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But give me Josh. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, okay. Who you got
He a
next? Who
little
you got next,
biased.
man?
He a little biased.
All right, all right. So next we got Josh Allen or 49ers legend Steve Young.
Oh,
Oh
Guys,
no, you gotta go with Steve.
oh.
I'm going with Steve.
I'm sorry, Steve. I gotta go with the big boy Allen on this one, man. I love Steve.
Yeah,
What?
I love
What?
Steve, but I gotta go with Allen on this one. Allen had
I
a
gotta
bigger
go with
arm.
Ellen.
Allen has a bigger arm, way
And
bigger arm.
Steve?
Of
yeah, way
course.
bigger.
Mm,
Yeah,
No, Steve got an
but Steve
arm.
was more accurate.
Listen, Josh Allen can sit in the end zone or throw it to the other end zone if he wants to, bro. Steve can only throw it to half.
But Steve has
Okay.
less interceptions. Come on, man.
Steve played with a lot of legends too, man. Yet again, we should be bringing up
Fact.
accolades. We should. I'm just saying, okay? Josh, okay? You want to go with Steve Young? That's your choice,
I
man.
go
Go
with
ahead and take
Steve,
Steve,
man.
okay?
Josh ain't ready.
I got Josh, man.
I got Josh, me.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I got Josh though. Give me Josh, my guy. All right, last but not least, Josh Allen or Dan freaking Marino.
I'm going Danny Boy.
Oh
What?
yeah, that's
Get
easy.
out of here.
Dan
The best
Marino.
talented quarterback to never win a
Oh my
Super
god.
Bowl? Jesus, you see this stuff? Sorry.
You can throw it on a dime, easy, like nothing. Flick of the
Effortlessly.
wrist.
Effortlessly.
Flick of the wrist. You
They
got him.
that was his song. Look at the flick of the wrist. Ooh, look at the flick of the wrist.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah, I'm
that's kind of the
I'm gonna
easy one.
I'm gonna pick Joe Flacco. No, I'm joking.
Yo,
I'm going Dan
Flacco.
Marino.
this guy's on drugs, bro. So, yo, Tone, come get your
What?
mans, yo. Come get your
Flacco.
mans, Tone. Come get your mans, yo.
Yeah, I gotta go.
He up
Joe
there
Cool. That's,
for big white boy quarterbacks. He up there too.
Okay, so
He,
I got a who you got. Ben Roethlisberger
mm-hmm.
or forgot his name. What's his name, man? The white boy that played for the Rams. Kurt Warner.
Mm.
give me Kurt, bruh.
Yeah.
Kurt
Ben
Warner,
or
wild
Kurt?
underrated. That nigga was a demon.
Mm.
Who you got, Da Vinci? Kurt or Ben?
That's a tough one.
I got Kurt Warner, bro. That was
Dang.
my guy. I liked him.
Y'all really hating on Big Ben like that. Y'all don't like Big
Nah.
Ben. I know he was out here doing some Karl Malone stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some Karl Malone stuff. But you know what I
Just
mean?
take this
Like
drink, girl. Don't worry about it.
he was on his Bill Cosby and all that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Nah, I'm going Big Ben, man.
I gotta
That
go big.
guy's tough.
That
Yeah.
yeah, I was shrugging people off. Oh,
Yeah, he's
but
tough as nails, man.
here's the thing, though, right? They both had superstars with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The
Yep.
bus. They had the triple Bs, Ben, Antonio, Bell. You know, and then you look at Kurt Warner, who had the greatest show on turf.
And
You know what I
Pittsburgh
mean?
always has that
I
defense. Pittsburgh always has that
Isaac,
defense too.
Holt. Oh my
Yeah.
God, that
Isaac
St.
too.
Louis team was
Isaac
exciting,
Hayes.
bro.
What
Yeah,
was his name? That dude was he was so nasty back in the day. Marshall Falk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, Marshall. Yeah.
Ow, yo, give Kurt Warner, yo, like just prime, like the best Kurt Warner or the best Ben Roethlisberger. Man, I gotta go. I definitely gotta go. The more I think about it, like I low key think Ben had better overall teams, but Kurt Warner was way more dominant.
that's fair.
That Rams team was dominated those like that little era, man.
And remember,
Yep.
they did face off when Kurt Warner played for the Cardinals, right?
Oh yeah,
But
yeah, they
Ben
did.
beat him, but that was prime or mid-prime Ben against
Yep,
older Kurt, right?
older Kurt, yeah,
Right.
You know
which
what I
he was
mean?
still pretty good too.
Oh, for
Kurt
sure.
Warner is
I
mad
mean, they got to the
underrated. We were
Super
just
Bowl.
talking about that the other day. Like Kurt Warner, like he kind of fall between the cracks because he started like he was like 26 or 28 or something.
And he
But
was a
yo, he was
backup for most of his
fire.
career.
Yeah, yeah, he was really good though.
Because remember, they had him over with your Giants, and he was a
Yep.
practicing dummy for Eli until Eli was ready, and then Eli came through and got you guys 2 rings that I don't really like to talk about too much, but you guys earned them. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's get on to the basketball. Who you got, man? I'm trying to get up on my
All right.
feelings. Watching Spence and then hearing these Giants got 2 rings. You know what I mean? It's giving me a headache. You know what I'm saying?
The man's got
All
7
right.
rings, man. Get over it.
Yeah,
No,
sure. Yeah,
he got
sure.
rings
You
against
can
my
do the
goat.
basketball. Yeah, right.
He got rings against my goat. Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot.
I
Oh
still don't understand
God.
how the hell you got out of that though. Like I swear to God, they need to go back and take that away because he got
Oh
tackled.
my
I don't know how he
God.
didn't get tackled, man.
Just shut him off, man.
Nah,
Oh.
B. He probably had
Shut
like
him
some
off.
oil or something on him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was a
Yo,
Get
slab.
off
this
me, son.
You
guy.
He
know
was
what
like, get off me, son. Throw it up there. All right.
Oh
One hand
God.
catch.
I mean? No, Eli earned those, man. He's a
He
Giants
definitely
legend
earned that.
forever. You know what
Two-time
I'm saying?
MVP. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got to give my boys
2-time champ.
credit.
Yeah,
And the thing is, the runs, dude, they weren't even supposed to be in the playoffs. Like they had like a semi good
Exactly.
record, and he ran
right.
through Aaron
Wild card.
Rodgers.
Yep.
Who else? Aaron Rodgers. Who was the other quarterback he ran through before
Who
Brady?
was
Was
it?
it,
I
was it
think that
Romo?
they. Yeah, I think they beat the Cowboys one, and the Cowboys like number 2 seed in the NFC. Like they
Yeah,
ran through the teams that like the top teams too. Like
yeah. You know what
legend.
I mean?
Salute to
Like
them.
Yeah.
Miami.
Well, y'all want to do the basketball though?
Yeah, let's do basketball,
Yeah,
man.
do it.
All
Let's
right, yeah.
do this.
So for this, I gotta actually perk up and keep count because this is like a draft. So like, what we gonna do is like take people that's the GOAT conversation per position, and we gonna do a draft of our starting fives.
Okay.
All right.
So I mean, you guys want to pick an order, or you guys just want to just go?
Just do it position by position. So is it 5 or 10 players?
Well, I'm saying like by pick, like who get first pick. So it, like whoever pick last in in one round, pick first in the next round, and so on. I guess we could just go in order. I just now wrote everybody's name down. So
Okay.
so Tone, you got the first pick.
It's positionless, right?
Yeah, you can pick. I mean, well, it's a starting five though.
Oh, okay. I got Kobe, man.
Kobe at the 2.
Black Mamba.
Okay, respectable. All right, King, you got the next pick.
MJ.
Mike,
No,
MJ.
goddamn.
All right, Da Vinci.
Uh, Kobe.
Nah, Tone already picked Kobe.
Oh, you can't pick the same player?
Yeah,
Nope.
hell nah. Nah, that's
Oh
it. Yeah.
shit.
That's where
That's
it get
that's right.
tricky.
You're fired.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
That's where it get
Alright.
tricky.
Oh shit. Okay.
You gotta take somebody else off the board, baby.
At the
Yep.
I
two?
shouldn't even be
Two
help.
spot
No,
No, you don't have to pick
Any
position.
position.
any
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 position.
position.
Any
position?
Yeah.
position.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Uh give me LeBron.
Damn,
Shit.
come on,
Uh,
Mom. Oh my God. All right, you got Brian. All right, bet it's on me. Give me KD. I'm gonna take
oh.
KD. Damn. All right, it's on you, Tone. Who you got? You already got Kobe.
All right. I'm gonna go with uh Sky Hook. Kareem
Wow.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Wow. You
Oh.
surprised
Yeah.
me. I was sure
Yeah.
you was gonna take somebody else, but all right.
Nah,
Thank
I
you,
go the
Todd. I
big man.
appreciate that. You know
Big
why?
man.
You know
Why?
who I'm taking
Don't
next?
do it. Don't do it.
Yes.
Don't
I
do it.
already
Magic,
know.
nigga.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yes.
son.
Oh,
Okay,
Y'all
okay.
niggas
Okay.
playing around, son.
Cool.
I
Okay.
think
Cool.
Okay.
you just surprised me too.
Cool.
Magic,
Cool.
nigga.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Whatever. Whatever. Cool. Yeah. Is it my turn yet? Is it my turn yet,
Yeah,
Frank?
yeah, it's your turn.
I
It's your
know who
turn.
you taking, bro. I already know. Go ahead.
I'm taking Shaq.
Right. Come
Fucking
on.
dickhead.
Yeah. Tone, yeah, Sly, you know what's up. You know
Yeah,
what's up.
I'm like, hold up.
Yeah.
You
You
took
taking the diesel?
Kareem?
Yo, this
You
guy's
taking the
jumping around talking
diesel?
about I got magic. He's jumping around talking about I got
Yeah,
my
I'm like,
magic. Like what?
Magic.
Hold on,
I'm
hold on, hold on,
saying
hold
he
on.
Tone
No, hold
had
on.
Kobe. That's what I'm saying. You gonna get Kobe and Shaq? Like, what's
Hold on,
up?
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Sly, I've got Magic and Jordan.
True.
I got Magic and Jordan, my nigga.
That's a
A
crazy
scorer and
backcourt.
somebody who's gonna set everybody. Don't worry, I got the rest of my picks. Don't worry.
I ain't mad.
Don't worry.
I thought you was gonna
I'm
take
cooked
Shaq
niggas.
though,
Niggas
but
getting cooked. Niggas getting
This is
cooked.
I ain't
getting
mad.
heated, bro. This is getting heated.
Well,
Okay.
I got Steph. I'm gonna take Steph. Steph Curry. You
Oh,
know what
Damn
I
it.
mean?
that's
Give
okay.
me the
Oh,
Steph.
That's
All right,
okay.
it's on you, Tone. Tone got so just to keep track. Tone so far got Kareem and Kobe.
mm-hmm.
Damn, man.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah. What else I'm gonna get? I'm gonna go with
Yeah, it's getting real.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gary.
it's getting real for y'all niggas, not me, son. Don't worry, I'm good.
I'm gonna go with Zeke. All right,
I ain't mad at
Zeke.
it.
Yeah, you got Zeke.
I'm gonna go with Zeke.
You ready for this?
Who you got?
Hakeem the Dream, nigga. You niggas
That's a
getting
great
cooked.
pick.
Hakeem.
Niggas is
I,
That's a
getting
great
cooked out
pick.
here, son. Don't
I,
even
nah,
worry. Let
not
let
against
niggas not pick niggas they supposed to pick and watch what happens to
not
my team.
Kareem. He ain't doing that against Kareem. Hell no.
Yo, nigga, the Dream shake, he get cooked. That's the most. That's the second
That
most
dream shake is
unstoppable move, bro. The Dream
yeah, that
shake,
dream shake
nigga.
is
He like
serious.
cooking niggas, bro. What you talking about?
Yeah, he cooked Shaq real good in that too. Yeah,
Nah,
right,
yeah,
Well,
right.
is it my turn? I got
yeah.
somebody to
Yeah.
guard Kareem.
Yes, sir.
I am picking the best power forward of all time, Tim Duncan. Let's
Mm,
go.
Okay,
Ooh, that's the squad,
okay.
baby. Damn.
I can't be mad at that.
That's a
Getting mad
good
at that.
pick.
Oh, that's a squad, bro.
That's a
Braun,
squad.
Tim Duncan, and Shaq. Let's go.
Damn, that took both mine. That's who I was gonna. Yeah, I see. I was gonna take Duncan at my 5, but since you took Duncan, I'm gonna go with Damn, fuck me up a little bit. All right, I'm gonna take the. But give me Bill Russell at the 5.
Okay.
No, you know what? My fault. Give me Wilt. I'm tripping. Give me Wilt at the 5.
Wilt is
Oh,
still
you going with the size
Yeah,
size. All
yeah,
right.
Yeah,
yeah. Ooh.
Who you got, Tone? Don't fuck up now, son.
um
Don't fuck up now.
man. I
Say
gotta
that.
go. I gotta go with the best shooter in the league, like Bird.
Oh, this son of a
damn,
bitch. He stole my
that's
guy. That was the last one I needed. That was the
that's
last
a
one I needed to
good
Yeah.
pick.
sew it up. That was the last one I needed to
Go.
sew it up.
Cold blooded shooter right there.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
Well, I hate to say this to y'all. You forced me to do this. I'm going Giannis.
Oh man, that's
I think the
that
You
is a
forced me, son.
fucking great pick.
I think
You
oh
forced
no,
me,
that's a
son.
freak. That's a freak.
Ooh.
That is a
You
Ooh.
great
forced me, son.
fucking pick.
Yo, so is this positionless or is it position?
Well, hey, listen,
You know,
he's a small
relative.
forward. He's a
Yeah,
small
you know.
forward.
Oh, you want? Oh,
No,
my
no,
bad. I
no.
put
I'm
him
just
at the
asking. I'm not
at
asking about
power
your pick,
forward.
Oh,
bro. I'm just asking in general if it's positionless or position.
oh yeah. I just
Well, I
picked
mean,
positions.
it's a 5. So I mean, you could go positionless. Yeah, I mean, if you want, but it's really just a starting 5.
Yeah, but it's got to be a realistic starting five, I guess. So,
Yeah, right. Like you
yeah.
can't have like
Yeah,
Shaq at the
Giannis
point
can play
guard.
power forward. He's played power forward
Yeah.
before.
No. 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 No.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Bro.
And
Nothing
Akeem's a
wrong. With that.
center. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Right.
So all I
No.
got left is
I
my
was just
small forward.
asking. Small forward or your point guard? Oh, you already have your point guard. Okay.
Yeah. All he's my small
Uh.
forward. He stole my small
Case.
forward, but that's okay.
All right. So now I need a shooting guard. God damn it. Okay. Fuck.
Let niggas
Ooh.
fuck up. Let niggas fuck up,
Ooh.
please. Let niggas fuck up.
Shooting guard. Shooting guard. I'm gonna take T Mac.
Yo, you son of
Mm,
a bitch.
that's a
You
good
see
pick.
that?
That's a good pick.
You thieving ass niggas, man. I'm
Ah.
telling you.
That's, that's a good pick.
That's a good pick. All right,
Oh,
Sam.
that was
I'm also looking at looking at shooting guard, but I'm gonna take D Wade at my 2.
That was in my
The
mind too, bro.
Flash.
That was in
The
my mind too.
Flash.
Yeah, I was up in the air between Wade and T Mac. All right, Tone, it's on you. Tone, all right, I'm gonna run down everybody's team since we get down to our last pick. So Tone got Zeke, Kobe, Bird, and Kareem so far.
Kareem. Okay, so I need like a power forward. Uh, let's see. I'm gonna go with the mailman, Karl Malone.
Okay. Okay.
Who's beating
All
that
right. So
5? Nobody beating that 5 right there.
that's a tough 5 for sure. So next it's on King. King currently has Magic, Mike, Giannis, and Hakeem.
Now,
Shit.
small forward, right?
Yep.
Do it. Come on, King. Come on. Come on. Come
He
on,
didn't
bro.
really play it,
Come
but
on,
I'm gonna
bro.
substitute him in for it anyways, and I'm going Vinsanity.
Good pick.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
That's
That's
really
a
interesting.
crazy five.
Damn.
You don't see that 5 right there? That's money,
That's
bro.
five.
No,
That's a,
bro. I'm surprised you left a few people off the boards, bro.
I
Right. There's a
had to
lot of
leave
other
them off the
small
boards.
forwards you could have picked, you know?
Ooh.
I'm playing to win. I've got Giannis and Hakeem, bro,
that's a
and
crazy five.
Magic. Magic, a 6'9" point guard, bro, and then 2 practically 7-footers who are extremely mobile. Plus Jordan, the Black Cat, and then Vince Sanity, who's gonna be jumping over 7 for this nigga. Who you gonna stop? Tell me who you
You
gonna
ain't
stop?
jumping. You ain't jumping over nobody on my team, dog. What you
Nah,
talking about?
nobody. He ain't jumped over
Yeah.
Kareem. Hell no. He not jumped over Kareem. Hell no. This ain't no
That's kind of
France,
crazy.
dude. You know what I mean? We're gonna be in play.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, that guy from France, he probably thought he was the issue until he seen him rise. He was like, hold on, this
Man.
guy flying. You know
Yo,
what I
that
mean?
I'm
dunk killed
going
his
up.
career, bro.
I'm coming back down. He's still going up. Like, what's going on?
he,
Oh
he
my
didn't even jump. He said, I had to,
Yo.
he ducked. He had to duck. He was like, oh my God, they shooting. Nas is playing
Oh,
in the background. Made you look.
Oh, no.
so is it my
Hey,
final pick, Sly?
Yep,
Yep.
it's on you. So Da Vinci currently has T Mac, Bron, Duncan, and Shaq.
okay.
That's still a tough team, though.
That is a tough team.
Okay. Bro. My team is full of like scorers and defenders, bro. Both ends. So you know what? I'm gonna kick it off with this, bro. I'm gonna go with the glove, Gary Payton, bro. Shut down.
Ooh,
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
CP.
That's
Okay.
not that's not a bad pick, man.
Nah, fine. Can't go wrong with the glove.
It's all up to you, Sly. Who you got?
Oh,
Who's your
all right.
fit?
So I'm down to my last pick, man. I got my. All right. So I got Curry, Wade, KD, and Wilt. That's my
shoot.
5.
Okay.
So
Lacking
I'm
in
gonna
Oh,
size,
go.
but
do it,
A lot
do
of
firepower
it,
for sure.
scores.
do it, Slide. Do it, do it,
This is
John
tough.
Wick? John Wick?
do it, do it.
For real, I really want to go small. Like my instincts telling me go
No, no,
small.
no, no, no. Do it, Slide. Come on. I know you're thinking about it,
But
Slide. Come on.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go big, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Jokic at the
Oh, I
4.
knew it was
I
coming.
knew it. Yes,
Wow.
I
yes,
knew it was coming.
yes, yes. That's a
Jokic at
good
the
pick,
4.
Slide. That's a perfect. That is
Oh,
Yeah,
my
perfect.
God.
That was,
I'm
yeah.
So hold on.
I'm gonna
Let's
go.
go through these
Damn.
lists again. Let's go through these lists again and really, we
Fuck.
really got to break this down here before we get
All
out
right,
of here.
word. I'm looking at everybody teams. What's up? Really, I messed up though, because you're supposed to do I think it's serpentine or whatever it's called when you the last pick in the first round pick first in the second round, but I kind of went in order.
Yeah.
Like, but since I
Which is
messed up,
still
but I
kind of
mean,
fair, though. Still kind of fair because everybody had a chance to make their pick. They just didn't make their pick the way they wanted to.
Yeah. No, it's cool. I rock with it, bro. It's all good.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm good with
All
my
right, so
team. I'm
boom.
Gucci with my
So
team.
Tone's team at the point we got Isaiah Thomas. At the 2, Kobe. At the 3, we got Larry Bird. At the 4, Carmelo. And at the 5, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Very solid team.
Yeah.
That's a solid team,
Let me
except for
point out a
one player
flaw.
though. Still,
I really
one
don't
player.
see no flaw in that 5. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Nah, there ain't no
That's
flaw
a
in that
pretty
five.
flawless 5. I'm gonna be honest.
Mr. King.
Whoa,
Mr. King, which one do you think is this flaw?
All
Malone.
right, so King's team.
What?
What?
Oh, you
Wait,
think
Malone?
hold on,
Malone?
Sly. Hold on. What?
Malone?
Why you say
Malone,
that?
man. Come on, man. You try to keep this for the children.
No,
Yeah,
no,
leave his
no.
personal business out of
No,
this,
yeah, bro.
man.
Okay,
No,
no,
come
We
no,
on,
okay,
talking
bro.
no.
about
No,
The
you
reason,
can't bring
no,
that
listen,
person.
right?
This is
Hold on.
basketball, bro.
right.
I know,
That's
hold on.
funny.
The reason why, no, the reason why I say Malone is because even though Malone could score, I don't think his defense is as good as people make it out to be. I think he
I
was just
mean,
big.
Malone
I don't
played
think he's
solid
that
D, bro.
bad.
Yeah, he played solid.
Yeah, he
I'm
played.
not saying he didn't play solid D. I'm saying the way they hype him up as a defender, some
Who
people
does?
do. The
I've never heard people go
Kootenai,
crazy about.
go talk to Kootenai.
Bro, you
And
talking about one freaking guy though, bro? Stop it!
Yeah.
Stop your
no, no,
thing,
no.
bro.
Okay.
You know
Stop it,
Kootenai.
bro.
You know
Stop
Kootenai,
it,
man.
bro. You let one
Arguing
guy
Kootenai
get in
about
your feelings
basketball.
about Carmelo, bro.
Nah,
No,
that's
I'm
This
not
pretty
one
him.
guy
solid.
getting your
Derrick
feelings about
Rose,
Lurk.
LeBron
What's his name?
James.
LeBron James, bro. You let him get
Yeah,
in your
because of
feelings. Come
Kootenai.
on.
Kootenai turned. I'm telling you, Kootenai, the minute
Well,
Derrick Rose
stop
got
it.
hurt, this guy was in the streets parading. I wanted to punch him out, bro. Like, he had me so
Think,
angry. I'm like, how you going to be so happy that Derrick Rose got injured? Like, you know what I mean? He's like, look at my trash can, my Derrick Rose trash can. I'll bust it up like how he is in real life. Like, that type of stuff cheesed me off, bro. You
That's
know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
I get it.
And then
I get it.
the LeBron thing, I'm telling you, bro, we asked him one time, ask Styles. No, ask Styles. Styles said, if LeBron James came right now and told you suck his dick, would you do it? The man paused, bro. He paused, bro.
he had to
There
think
was
about it.
a
He had to think
huge
about it real
hesitation.
quick.
Yeah, I'm like, yo,
That's
like,
LeBron James, though, bro. You know, you got to think about it for
no,
a second.
nah, bro. No
that's a
man mention. No
violation.
man mention. Your man, what kind of thing is that, rude boy?
Yo,
That's damn
yo.
near fighting words.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
you know what I
crazy.
mean?
Yo,
So I'm sorry. I'm
yeah,
sorry that Kootenai is,
yeah.
I have very intense conversations with this guy about basketball. Sometimes, and Kootenai's a basketball head, like, through and through,
Oh,
man. You know what I mean? For a native guy, he
oh,
knows his basketball. But sometimes he just
oh.
sets me off, and like, it makes me dislike certain players a certain way because of him. Like, you say the guy's name and all I see is Kootenai's face. I'm like, nah, son. You know what I mean? Pause. But yeah.
If I could say for Tone's team, if I could say one weakness, I'd say the team might be a little slower. Like they
Mm.
they might be a little slow with Kareem and Malone and Bird. They might not be good in transition. I would say if I could find one weakness,
But
maybe
he's
that.
got Zeke. He's got Zeke and Kobe though.
Yeah.
Outside of that, yeah, yeah
Zeke and
that
Kobe could
honestly.
make up for that.
Right.
Well, Kobe was never the best in transition either. You know, Kobe liked to play half court too.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
But you
I
get
think a
Kobe on a
lot of his
fast
team
break.
is like his team is pretty much all half court guys, which could be in a slowed down type of setting. That's unstoppable though. Like literally, there's nothing you could do.
Well,
Very true.
yeah, Tone's team back in then, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
back in the days, that team's gonna kill people,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
nobody's beating that team back in the day.
yeah,
for sure.
I mean, they would probably slow down the game. They'll dictate the game.
Yeah,
Yo,
exactly.
what
Yeah, have
is
to play
up
a
with these
slow
people?
down
Hold on one
game.
second. Yo, listen. You guys leaving these messages, bro. I'm not playing none of these joints, man. You guys is corny as hell. Like this is why when Sly and Da Vinci say the internet's crazy, this is why it's crazy. Because you guys are saying some ridiculous stuff I'm not gonna play. And I know personally, me myself, if I seen you and you was talking like this, you wouldn't be talking like this.
yo,
So you know
what?
what I'm saying? Like take
Yeah,
take take your ish somewhere else, my brother. May
going
God
out.
bless. Okay, may God bless. Block and delete, bro. Get out of here. Sorry. Nah, man, these guys just say like some crazy messages, bro. One
But they
person
didn't
just
say
kept saying the N word, and I'm like, what the hell is wrong with y'all, man?
Oh, man,
you
come
see
on.
them on the street. They'll never say that.
They wouldn't
Nope.
say that, bro. Slap fire out of them 6 ways of the Sunday,
Westbrook.
bro. We talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Westbrook. You know what I mean?
Now, you know what, Westbrook? I apologize, my G. I apologize. I still believe what I said, but I apologize, my G. I shouldn't have said
Okay.
that in a public forum. I should have kept that to myself and laughed in the corner. Jeez.
Okay.
Anyways.
Right.
Who's team next?
All right, so
King's team next?
King's team. This King's team was run down. So King's team is Magic at the point, Mike at the 2, Vince Carter at the 3, Giannis at the 4, and Hakeem at the 5. That is a very solid team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very,
I'll be
Tell
picking.
me the flaw.
I'll be picking on Vince Carter the
Probably their
whole
shooting.
game.
yep.
The-
Don't hit the
I'll be
nail on
picking
the
on
head.
Vince Carter the whole game.
Yeah.
Da Vinci, I want you to pick on him because I got 2 Twin Towers in there that's gonna send that up out that joint. You
Like,
forget
this
See,
is the
Giannis block.
team.
Vince Carter's got to play defense, bro.
He
Yeah.
does. But hold on, no.
Yeah.
Magic, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Magic can play defense. He just couldn't
No.
shoot.
What?
Magic can play
What
defense. He
defense
just couldn't
Magic
shoot,
play,
bro.
bro?
Right.
Stop it.
Magic play that.
What
I'm
defense
trying to
Magic
get a
play?
steal.
Yeah, I gotta agree with the fellas, man. Magic ain't known
Oh
for no defense, bro.
Yo, bro,
man.
stop it,
Listen.
bro.
But this,
He had that big guy.
Yo,
He had the big guy, Abdul-Jabbar in
listen,
the middle. He didn't have to play defense. He would just lead him right into him.
Hold on. Okay.
exact. Yo, that's
I'm
a
lacking
fact.
2 defenders, okay? But in those 2 defenders, I have one that is gonna feed everybody the rock, fam. No ifs,
Nah,
ands, or buts. It's gonna be the Lakers show with Magic, okay? He gonna be
I
out here
think your
dying.
defense is good money, though. I don't even think the defense is going to be a problem because you got Hakeem in the
Right.
middle and you got Mike
And you
and
got
Giannis.
Yeah.
Like, I think the shooting.
Shooting
Like,
is
there's no shooting. So
no.
once you slow this team down, it's over. Like, in transition, unstoppable. Half court, though, that paint going to be clogged up bad.
Vince Carter can shoot, man. I mean, don't need to shoot threes to win the game, baby. I'm all about them douces. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
That's the
can
new drink
shoot, though.
nowadays, too.
Yeah.
He's a
Right.
capable shooter, but if Vince Carter is your guy to spread the defense, you got a
He has a
problem.
problem. He got problems, yeah.
Oh, he
You got
will
it.
be the one. It'll be Mike. Mike will be the one to spread the defense, baby.
Oh,
Don't
then
forget
you
Giannis,
definitely got
too.
a problem.
Like,
Mike can't shoot. Mike ain't shooting that. Not from 3, at least.
hold on.
King,
No. Listen, he didn't start
King,
shooting threes until later on in his career, bro. He was still all right. He was the
Mike
only
like a
person on my team
32.
that isn't a shooter. Yeah, but remember, at that time, they weren't really shooting threes like that either. It's not like
I
now.
I mean,
but
from
you
when we
still,
seen
you
him,
still listen. At that time, there was still threes. Don't get me
yeah.
wrong, but there wasn't
Yeah.
threes from half court, and like every damn shot there was 3.
From the
But like, yo,
logo.
listen,
Yeah.
yeah, they were shooting threes, bro. But King, I got a question for you. Why did you leave out Garnett or Dirk?
I left Garnett and Dirk out because I already took Giannis, who has improved, who can shoot, who can get to the rim on 5 dribbles, and then
Giannis can shoot.
Hakeem,
Giannis can shoot where?
twos.
Where?
If he can get the
I
occasional
Where?
don't
3.
know about
Only
that.
in
Where?
the paint.
See,
Only
this
in
is
the
what I'm
paint.
saying though. Like,
Yo,
hold
bro,
on, man.
what?
What are you talking about?
Hold on.
You
Last
think
year,
Giannis can
Giannis.
shoot?
No, listen. I'm not
That's gonna be
saying
a
I'm not
long night.
shoot. No, listen. I'm not saying like shoot. But if you leave him open, or if he has the opportunity, he's going to make those shots. The
Eh,
same thing with
Uh,
Hakeem. Hakeem in the
I live
paint is
with
gonna
that.
cook all day, bro. All day he gonna
But
cook.
nah, the thing is, he ain't gonna cook if the paint clogged.
Right, exactly. You gotta spread the floor out for them to work, really.
Yeah,
That's
you
how
need space.
Jordan didn't need space. Jordan was killing niggas, and Carter's jumping over niggas, and Magic is dishing the ball out, and
why
Giannis is
not
doing the Euro step with two dribbles, and the man's already at the freaking paint. Come on, bro.
Listen, once
I'm
this
surprised you just
team
picked Scottie Pippen. I forgot nobody picked Scottie here.
Oh,
I'm not
Scotty
picking
was. Oh,
Simpson.
I should have picked Scotty. Dang, now I'm looking. I should
Yeah,
have picked Scotty.
I'm
Yeah,
not picking
nobody picked
Simpson
Scottie, man.
Oh,
with
Simpson.
back
Scotty was.
problems.
Disrespect.
Oh no! If I'd have had Scotty, my team would be elite. Hold on, I'm skipping. Let me go back. So we on the Vinci's now. So the Vinci's 5. The Vinci got Peyton, GP at the point, T Mac at the 2, Bron at the 3, Duncan at the 4, and Shaq at the 5.
That's a dominant team though. Still,
That is a
hey,
scary. That
because
is a scary team.
his magic's at the 3, the dishing and all that, making sure everybody eating. Then he got the big man
Yeah.
Shaq Diesel, who's gonna bully everybody in the paint. He's still good
That team,
defensively.
yeah.
Tim
And that,
Duncan, Mr. Fundamentals, and then Gary Payton, who doesn't have a problem assisting because he doesn't care about scoring all the points. So defensively, he's gonna help him all the way around.
yeah, this team is going to be a nightmare on defense. But I
I
think if
know
I
I
had to
should have
say
picked Jason
weakness,
Kidd. I fucked up.
I think
Jason
that Vinci
Kidd.
should have picked Jason Kidd.
I was thinking about it, bro, but I was like, yo, Peyton was the glove was like, yo, still a 19 point a game guy, right? He wasn't a good better shooter than Jason Kidd, but yo, listen, that defense, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't go wrong with that defense,
He
bro.
really can't, though.
I already got like mad scorers and defensive players too, so it's that point guard position, lock it down even more. That's what I was going for.
But he
And
ain't
that
locking
little,
down Magic though.
he
He ain't
bring
locking
that
down Magic.
grittiness, too. Like, Peyton bring
Shit.
that little trash talking, cussing people out, like, that every
Pitbull.
team really need. But if I would say one weakness for the Vinci team, I think it's the same as Kings, the lack of shooting. Like they don't have a lot of floor spacers, especially when you got Shaq out there. You're
T-Mac
gonna need them.
scored 14 points in like 10 seconds. I know I
No,
exaggerated
no,
the
no,
points, but
no, bro. Like, but I get his point. I only really have one. That's T-Mac, bro. Like to
Yeah,
stretch the floor. Like, so I totally get his point, right? Right. But
but
for me, it's just like I was only thinking about just to kill paint, bro. Just to crush paint.
mhm.
Yeah.
And defensively, like man, that paint is done. Nobody's getting to the cup. With Duncan and Shaq, good night. And Bron, for real, like
Yeah.
Oh
no,
yeah.
don't
Hey,
say that
Rocket,
because
bro.
Kobe's crowned Duncan. Don't say that. And I got Vince Carter. Vince Carter's a
But
jump out the
everybody's
gym.
gotten crown, bro. You gonna have a couple moments. What's
yeah,
wrong with this
that
guy?
kid.
Jordan crowned Matumbo, Olajuwon. Trust me, niggas
Bro,
getting
but
I
crowned.
yo,
think
listen, I got Braun, bro. I got Braun. Braun can stretch the floor too, bro.
he
I
low,
got
low
Braun.
key, low
Yeah,
key.
give me streaky. He could be a streaky player. Yeah, I give
LeBron be
you that.
running people down from the back. Pause. Stop it.
Yo, bro. Every excuse, bro. Every damn
He be running people
excuse,
down from the
bro.
back, man. Pause.
Yeah, slap him from
He a chase
behind.
down
Pause.
artist. He's a chase down
Yeah.
artist, B.
That's a scary five though.
It
So,
is.
and last but not least, we got my five of Steph Curry at the
Ooh,
point, D Wade at the two,
ooh,
KD at the three. And I
ooh,
got Joker at the four and Will at the five. I
ooh.
really want to get change Joker for Pippen. I didn't even think that.
No,
Like, I
no,
don't know
don't
how.
touch
Why
that,
would you
bro.
do
Don't
that? Why
you
would you
don't
do that?
even think about that, bro.
We were
Really,
That's a
just
though?
talking.
monster
No, listen.
squad.
Hold on. We were just talking about how Joker is better than Embiid, and
But
why is
no, I'm
that?
just thinking. You feel
Offensively,
you throw
you're
KD,
good.
yeah, but you throw
He
Pippen
has
in
no
there and
beat.
it's
Yeah.
getting scary. Like you got Pip in there, and yeah, like
But
then
you're
that's
losing. You're losing size, though. You're gonna get killed.
yeah,
Slide,
right.
You're gonna
KD
slide,
lose
for
size.
thirty.
You're gonna lose a lot of rebounds.
Yeah,
slide.
You're using a lot of playmaking too.
Forget
and
slide.
then looking at you
You
guys
got
is
three
five.
shooters. Slide. You got three shooters. You see what Joker did this year, right? The one leg 3-point falling back. That's not the first time he made that shot.
Yeah, that's how I was looking at. That's why I'm like, yo, if Joker holding down the facilitating, like dog, he got Curry, he got Wade slashing, got KD also slashing and shooting, and then Wilt is pretty much unstoppable as a big.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Same like
but
but if I think if I had to find a weakness for my team, it's the lack of defenders. Like I don't my defensively my team a little light. Like we gonna have to
little
outscore you.
light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You only have one defender, my G. Will.
basically, yeah, yeah. I mean
He's
it's one of them.
And that's the paint. That's the
Yeah, I mean
paint.
Hey, I really can't say that because what's his name has been a flash. Wade has been a feisty defender, bro.
Yeah,
We got to
he
give him
yeah.
props
has.
on that.
But
Yeah.
he's not
I even
known for
think
that though.
KD. I think KD's an underrated defender too.
Yeah, he has
KD's
moments.
he's a good rim protector. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
but I
he's
think
he's
my
def-
team is a is an outscore you. If we don't outscore you, we gonna lose basically.
But I mean, when you say he's a good defender, Da Vinci, he needs to defend that bald spot though. That's getting a little crazy.
Bro,
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
stop
fact.
attacking three people person, bro. Let person like stop
Uh,
it, bro. Jeez,
hey,
let
I'm
people
on one.
read.
Dog, I ain't slept for almost 24 hours now, man.
Oh, that
I've been
doesn't
awake
mean to
since
attack
4 o'clock
people,
yesterday.
bro.
Yeah.
I gotta
This
stay
guy,
awake. I gotta start cooking
Disrespectful.
hibachi. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
If you don't sleep, you're disrespectful. What's wrong with this
Yeah.
guy,
No, I'm
bro?
disrespectful all the time, baby. That's what we do around here, man. Respectfully
Oh shit.
disrespectful too, because you know
Uh,
KD is definitely one of the greats. But I told you, Ryan Davis cooked him, bro.
He
bro,
did
we're
that.
not even
Him,
talking
bro.
about that right now, bro.
Cooked
Listen, we're
him.
talking
No,
about
no.
KD.
Da
We're
Vinci, he
talking
cooked him
about
with facts,
KD.
though. No, Da Vinci, he
Okay,
cooked him with facts, though. He's like, yo, you went to the Warriors. And yet again, I'm not saying that it's right or wrong, but he said, you went to the Warriors. We realized you ain't got no heart. You went to Brooklyn, thought you could remake the Warriors. Didn't work. When that didn't work, you went over to the Suns. And then you tried to recreate Brooklyn in Phoenix.
Hmm.
Because come on now, Bradley Beal, he's not a superstar, but he's a superstar. Let's be
He's getting
honest.
paid like one.
Well,
Definitely getting paid like one.
Bradley Beal's a top-notch
bro.
player. Like
So
he's in the top 50 in
King,
players in the
let me.
league right now.
No,
Yeah?
yeah, King. I want to ask you a question, and
Yeah.
this is my question for a lot of people I see on TV and all of these things. My guy, when you people sit and talk about KD like this, do you really actually sit there in front of this and see KD actually controls it and said, "I want this player, I
No,
want
no, no,
that
no.
player, I
No,
want
no,
that
no.
player"?
I'm not saying
Word.
that. That's LeBron's one.
No,
LeBron's
because
the one that
no,
does,
bro.
I
But a
want this
lot of
guy, I want that guy.
no, not, yo, even LeBron too, bro. Do
Same
people
with
actually
LeBron to me.
see exactly? Do people actually see this guy sit there and he goes in the office, says, "Geneva, I want this player, and I want that player, and I want this player."
Hold on, hold on.
Right?
Hold
For
on.
me,
Hold on. I'm gonna debunk that right now. Who went
okay.
to the Lakers that two players who were star players said they wanted them there? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Who star player said they wanted what?
The Lakers. I'm not gonna say
Said
no
they
names.
wanted
Two
said they
star
wanted
players
LeBron James
said
there.
they no, listen. Two star players said they wanted a player on the Lakers, and he got there. Who's that
That
player?
oh man, I know you.
I,
Okay, you're
that's a
right.
fact. That's a
Okay,
fact.
I give you that.
Okay, I'll give you another one. LeBron leaves Miami.
Right.
Wiggins wasn't even drafted yet. What happened to Wiggins? Come
He got
on,
he,
man.
he got
He
Come
traded,
got
but
traded. He got traded.
for
He got a
Kevin
quick
Love.
trade.
For
that
Kevin
led
Love.
to it. That led to a chip.
I'm not saying it
But
didn't lead to a chip. I'm trying to say we know that players. It's just like when we were talking about Harden going to Portland. We're like, yo, he's not going to go for that. Let's not act like the NBA players don't have control to a certain
All right,
degree, right?
check.
Yeah,
Like
they
All
have
right,
Jeannie
full
Buss and them
control.
already said, like, yo, we're not grabbing any more players LeBron wants or other people want. We're going to build a team that we want, right? James Harden jumping from team to team. Like the same thing with KD. Like I'm not hating on KD and saying, oh, KD's soft or whatever. I'm just pointing out the fact that, listen, he left the Warriors because stuff didn't work out the way he wanted it to work out, right? He didn't find what he wanted. He went to Brooklyn. The only reason why he went to Brooklyn is because Kyrie said, let's go to Brooklyn. He didn't go to Brooklyn because he wanted to go to Brooklyn. He wanted to go to New York. He wanted to go to the Knicks. Kyrie said, no. This is proven. We all know this,
all
right?
right.
He
Listen,
leaves
you
from
ain't wrong.
there. He says he wants to go to the Suns. He didn't say no. He said the Suns. What happened? He goes to the Suns. Come on, son.
okay. Okay,
Come
he go
on.
to
Okay,
the Suns. Yeah, he went to the Suns. There, there's a lot of in history. There's been a lot of players that said they want to play for other teams. I mean, Paul George is coming out and said, "Oh, listen, I want to be a Laker. I would love to be a Laker." Right? There's all different people. Right? Jason Tatum is the Boston Celtics guy, but he's like, "I would love to be a Laker,"
But everybody loves to be a Laker, though. We can't use the Lakers.
except for you.
I want to be a Laker.
What do you mean, except for me?
Except except for you.
Oh man. Okay.
Except for you.
Hey, I'll
But
take
listen,
that.
but check this out though. This is my stance on it, right?
Okay.
So of course the players have their own opinions. Of course they gonna be like, yo, I want to play with this guy because I mean they're humans, right?
Yes.
But it's somebody's job that getting paid millions of dollars to say no. we're gonna do
Mm-hmm.
this, or
Mm-hmm.
yes, we're gonna do this. You can't put it on the player. The players, they're humans. They got their own feelings, but it's somebody's job to do that.
Okay,
It's somebody's job
okay.
to
Yep.
say, "Nah, LeBron, we're gonna go this way," or
I
"All
Yep.
right,
love
LeBron,
this.
that's a good idea." You can't put it on LeBron
No,
for
listen,
having the
I love this. You want to know why I love this? Sly. What happened
or
to the
KD.
Cleveland?
KD
No,
too.
no, no, no. What happened to the Cleveland Cavaliers when LeBron left? When he went to Miami?
Shit's trash.
No, no, no. The whole market crashed. People lost jobs, my G. That's how much control players like LeBron have. They bring money to the market. They're an attraction. They get you chips. They're a headache. They're divas. All that stuff. So this is what I mean by like, at the end of the day, I'm not blaming them or hating on them for these decisions. I'm just saying let's not be naive and act like, oh, he didn't know Bradley Beal wanted to get up out of Washington and they couldn't swing
Oh,
something
come on,
because Chris
guy,
Paul
bro.
was on his
Stop it,
last, not
bro.
even his last. Chris Paul was on
Bro.
nubs, and his
Bro.
contract was
Yo,
tradable as well as Beal's.
King, why is it so hard for listen, they got a superstar in KD. Okay? Lakers got a superstar in LeBron James, right? So on, so on. And why can't it be like, okay, we got a chance to win here. Let's
Da
go out
Vinci,
and
Da
get the
Vinci,
next available
no,
player. Why can't it
no,
be that?
no, Da Vinci. The Lakers traded all of their freaking young talent for Anthony Davis. I'm just dropping facts. This is no hate. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm telling you how the NBA works. We know this, bro. Yet again, we were just talking about Harden going to Portland and him being like, or most of us being like, nah, he ain't gonna play for them and slide with the business take saying, yo, it's a business. I don't want a disgruntled player. We know how much control these NBA players have. That's why when Dame made his thing, you brought up Adam Silver said you can't be doing that. If you guys keep doing that, you're gonna get fined. No hate. LeBron started this trade where people were able to move around and do. Come on, bro. Let's not act like these guys don't have power, bro.
No, they do
Well,
have
listen,
power, but it's also another person's job to kind of keep that in line. You can't that person is getting paid like a hefty salary. Rob
Yeah,
Palinka's of the world. Them dudes is getting
yeah.
paid to make these decisions. And it's up to them to do it. Like if you can't
Sly.
get mad okay, let's say you go to your job tomorrow, like, yo, dog, I'm tired of I wanna have donuts in the break room every morning. It's up to your HR department to be like, nah, we ain't doing that, or nah, we gonna go with it. Like it don't matter what you say, cause you an employee at the end of the day with a
Uh,
job
uh,
to do too.
of course,
Like
of course.
you
But
gotta, you can't get
remember what
mad
you said
about.
though. No, I'm not mad,
I
but
want
remember
shit
what you
too.
said. It's a business, right? So if you can
Mm.
put butts in the seats and you have a commodity that's proven to get championships here and there, or it gives you a higher chance, are you not going to listen and capitulate certain things to that individual? Remember why Kyrie left Cleveland? So LeBron get all his people on the plane, and I hate to be picking on LeBron, but it's just like at the end of the day, LeBron is such a big figure. If LeBron leaves the Lakers today, whatever team he goes to, if he went to the Knicks will give up everything that they want to make him happy, to get him who he wants. Because he's LeBron freaking James. He will put butts in the seats. Come on.
okay,
You guys know this.
okay, like you're saying, they got LeBron James, they got KD. So is it like Sly is saying, that's the general manager's job to make a team now because you want to win, right? So you're gonna go make the trades, right? But here's my thing is though, it's like if the general manager is doing that, people are automatically gonna say, "Oh, LeBron James did that, Kyrie did it, James Harden did that." So they went out and they said they want this player. So
You
I'm
want me
saying,
to give
like,
you? Hold on. You want me to give
look,
you?
bro. What I'm
I'm
just
gonna give you
saying is like,
one more
bro,
example. I'm gonna give you
fans
one
love
more
to run
example.
away with that,
No, no,
bro.
no. I'm gonna give you one more example. Okay. Who was and Nigel? You should know this. Who was supposed to get traded to the Lakers and it got snuffed out because the owners were bragging about fleecing.
Oh, we all know it's Chris Paul, bro.
So even though the player had the power, like I say, you guys are
Hmm.
right. Some people can't make that decision. But as of late, these last 10 years, it's been the players, bro.
Yeah,
It's
players
been the
requesting trade. Player wanting trade. They request the trade. They don't.
players
They're
wanting
unhappy.
players. Hey, yo, this guy's disgruntled over here. I don't care what you got to do, get him. And they go and do it 95% of the time. Because the players are the commodity. Like Sly said, this is a business, my G. You don't want to have a disgruntled player. You want to have a happy player. Okay? You also, if you have a player that brings in money, regardless if your team is dog-ish, you're going to make certain concessions to what they want. A
Yeah.
la
So okay,
Kawhi
hold on.
Leonard.
So King.
Kawhi
So
Leonard
King.
is with the Clippers. This guy got a
So
plane, massage, play half the season. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so King. So King. Sly. This goes for you. Tone. All of you.
Yeah.
So you guys have it. You guys are on the team, right? You guys are the superstar on the team, right? You get traded to a team, right? What do you want to do? You want to win, right? You want to win. So if you know there's more players out there that are available for trades and you can get them, right? You're gonna want them, right?
but
And
shouldn't the
you're
but shouldn't the
you're gonna
GM?
communicate. Well, listen. There's a reason why Vince Carter left Toronto because Vince Carter, the GMs and all of them wasn't taking his input, and he said, "Listen, I'm the superstar. You're not taking my input. I'm out of here. Trade me."
Of course.
All right. So you have a superstar, LeBron James. LeBron James has all the damn right to say, "Yo, listen, I want this guy on my team. I want to play with this guy."
Da
Right?
Vinci, I'm
I
not saying
want
he
to
doesn't have the
win.
right.
I
No, Da
want to
Vinci,
win.
I'm not saying that he doesn't have the
But
right.
that's
What I'm
yo.
saying,
But
what I'm saying is when you see some of these trades happen, it's not the GM doing it. You know what I mean?
because yeah, they
The
have the
GM
right.
is
They have
signing
the right to
off
put
on
their
it,
input.
but the player's saying, "Go get this guy now." Yet again, like I said, Anthony Davis is the most blatant one. He don't want to play for New Orleans no more. New Orleans says we want the whole pot of gold and the leprechaun. And the Lakers gave it to them, bro. Now, yes, it got them a championship, but the depth was gone. And yet again, we all know the Lakers aren't a development team. They're a superstar team. So, yes, it's kind of unfair to paint them in that way, knowing about Magic in them too, and Kobe and Shaq, and how, do you know what I mean? Like how they've got their chips and their superstars. But what I'm saying is that superstars, especially ones that bring in money, they have a good control over the team, bro, over the franchise.
So yeah, listen. I get what you're saying. Slide, tone. You're on a team. You're the superstar. You want to win. Aren't you not gonna go make the move and communicate with the general manager in the front office, right? No, that last decision is up to them, right? But you're gonna want to put your input in. Say, listen, I would like to play with this player. I would like to drive this guy. You're the superstar.
Right, yeah, and exactly. But I feel like who wouldn't, like, that goes without saying. Of course you're gonna have, like, yo, I want this, I want this, I want that, but it's somebody's job to tell you no. It's somebody's job to make that ultimate decision, and it's up to you to have a backbone and be like, yo, nah, I don't think that that's best for this organization. It's or to figure out a way to translate, to kind of communicate that information. And that's an intricacy to that person's job. Like, as a general manager, you got to get all of the players on board. You got to get everybody, the coach, the owner, everybody on board to understand why these decisions need to be made. Like, ultimately the player's job is to go out there and play basketball. Like, when you really break it down, and they have their own, that you got to, take your own life into consideration. Your business, your brand yourself, but ultimately your job is to go play basketball. The general
Yeah, yeah.
manager's job is to recruit talent and to draft
Okay.
players and to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't blame as much. It's easy because we know LeBron James's name. We know KD's name. We know these
Yes.
guys.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
easy
you.
to say, like, oh, KD wanted this. Like, my nigga, the general managers, they are being paid to do this though. Like, KD is paid to
Paul,
hit jumpers.
yeah, Paul Pierce wanted Ray Allen and KG. That's another example. Even though Danny Ainge or whoever pulled off the trade, it was Paul Pierce that said, "Yo, go get those guys. They want to come.
Right.
Bring
And
them."
props to
Danny
him. He got a
Ainge.
damn championship.
No, no,
Props to
no.
him.
Listen, I'm not. I'm not. Listen, I'm not degrading or saying that that's wrong. What I'm trying to say is that the NBA is different than the NFL. We were just talking about this, right? Running backs getting shafted, like, you know, Jalen Brown getting this crazy deal, and Jalen Brown's not Jason Tatum, or a Zion or Ja Wick. He's not guns and buns. You know what I'm saying? But the NBA is a players' league. The players run it. That's why when we were talking about the Dame thing, how you brought up Da Vinci, they're not gonna let that slide because Adam Silver already said, you guys ain't doing this no more. Because James Harden, KD, and those are just like two examples recently, right? I'm not talking about like just right now. I'm talking about the last 10 years. The players in the league have had the upper hand when it comes to ownership. Do you know what I
Exactly,
mean?
because and for a lot of years, and the thing is, what people are completely forgetting, for a lot of years, they've been treated like slaves when they had no damn rights. So props to them for the last 10 years for
Of
them to
course.
actually step
No,
out of
hey,
that and actually be able to do that.
I'm just pointing out the fact though. I'm just saying, hey, listen, you can't really give all the credit to the GM. We do have to give more credit to the players because they're the ones that have to go out there and play, and they know what they want to
Well,
play with. Come on, Genie Bus is not
The
shooting in the
GM
gym.
is gonna want to make a moves, bro. Listen,
No,
the
no.
players are not
Yeah.
getting on the phone and talking to the rest of the what's it called, bro.
Okay, so Da
The
Vinci,
rest of the teams, bro.
ask me why Danny Ainge had all those picks, and it took for him to leave for them to go to the finals. They take
Because
Brad
they
Stevens off the bench and bring him upstairs, and they made it to the finals.
That's a
because it,
perfect example.
Pardon me?
Hey, my bad. No, that Danny Ainge situation is a perfect example. Like Danny Ainge, but the thing is, the only difference is we know Danny Ainge because he's a former player. Like we know him, we know his name, so we could easily. Nobody's saying, "Oh, Paul Pierce wanted this," because we know Danny Ainge's name.
yep.
That's the only difference. We don't really
What about
know that
Masai Ujiri? Makes
how
the
many
makes the
people,
trade makes the trade of the century to get the championship for the Raptors.
and that's listen, well and good. Imagine if that was LeBron James. Will we even know Masai Ujiri's name? We'll be
you
saying
know,
LeBron James made the trade. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just we just saying that because that's the predominant name. Like, ultimately, we know who's the ones that's job it is to pull those strings, but we say the players doing it because that's who we know. Like, that's the only difference. And especially with LeBron, he's so vocal. Like he's but dog, that's Rob Pelinka. Rob Pelinka did everything for the Lakers last year. Like Rob Pelinka was the one making those moves, making those plays. When it didn't work, though, they was
no,
blaming
hold on,
LeBron.
hold on. That was last year, but
And
the
that's
year before, and the year before that, the year that they won the
Mhm.
championship, okay, that wasn't Rob Pelinka. That was LeBron
You-
James.
how like
This
like
guy, bro. Yo,
you're
this
proving
guy.
my point. You
Yo.
literally just proved my point, though. You see how like so we can't pick and choose when it's gonna be who's you feel
No,
me?
no, no,
Like
no, no. Hold on. When it was Russ, that was LeBron James. So he
how
succeeded in
Rob
one
Pelinka made the call. Is what I'm saying.
because he
Rob
was
Pelinka is
told
the
to.
ultimate
Because he was
decision maker.
told to. He was told to. Come on, man. Let's stop acting like these players can't hold teams hostages. We just see James Harden jump from 3 teams, bro.
All right, so how do you know he wasn't told to make the trade for D'Angelo Russell, and how do you know he wasn't LeBron didn't engineer that? How do you know LeBron didn't engineer that trade?
No, I'm not saying LeBron didn't engineer that trade. What I'm saying is LeBron's input wasn't as high as it was in the very beginning. Because
Listen, you
guess
really privy to a lot of information. I need to know where you who you
Yeah, bro. Yes, yes, yes,
he's
who
he's an
yes.
hey,
inside.
Thank
hey,
you.
I
right.
can't give
You
I can't
are
give it
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
sources. I can't give it
King
my
Yeah.
sources,
Broussard.
man.
Bro.
I can't give it my
LeBron couldn't get
King
sources.
Melo a new
Broussard.
job. It's only to a certain extent. You couldn't get Melo a job in LA for a while, so it's only to a certain extent, I guess.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Bro.
but hold
Yo,
up.
you got a tough
Listen,
source, bro.
Listen, but before
right.
we go any further in this debate here, because I know everybody wants to get out of here. Let's play these messages and then we'll have a little final debate and we'll get up out of here.
What's going on, fellas? This is the Men of Science. I'm just chiming in. I'm sure you went through a great deal of information. My apologies for the absence. Got a question on Bronny James. First off, not to minimize, his situation. It's very unfortunate. Hopes he bounce back 100%. But first question: do you believe that that situation was the result of the hot sauce vaccine?
You know what? we were just talking about this before Sly came on. I said he had a Dalvin Ham moment where, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say that it was contact, but he probably has either an irregular heart or a regular heart with some complications to it. You know what I mean? But I wish the best for Bronny Jr. You know, basketball's not everything. Um, he's a great young man. He's winning in life. He doesn't need to play basketball if it's going to cost him his life. You know what I mean? I'd rather see another young black man be successful somewhere else than to risk it just because his dad's a basketball player. What do you guys have to say about that?
Agreed with you, brother.
Yeah. I mean, if it comes out that he health
You're cutting up,
reasons to
Sly.
kind of, oh, I stepped outside my bad.
Uh,
Yeah, he should put his health first. That's all.
yeah, I don't know what it's from. What about you, Tone?
Yeah, I agree with you guys. You know, if it's really like it's going to be detrimental to his health, then he shouldn't risk it. Even though knowing him, he's a competitor. He's gonna try and play regardless. You know, so
For sure. All right, next message. Hopefully, this astonishing spider who was stealing people's pictures doesn't say nothing crazy. Hold up.
Yo, guys, remember me? I'm the Spider-Man guy who did the whole matching profile picture thing with that guy in the red hat. Now I'm doing something different. I hate niggers.
You see?
oh
I
my
had a
god,
feeling that was going to happen. And I was hoping to God that didn't happen. But sorry, people, for that. Let's get back to the last message, man.
Number two, I got cut off. But do you believe that situation with Bronny was a result of the hot sauce vaccine? And number two, do you believe that it's a possibility that it could have been orchestrated in order for him to fall in the draft because he may not be that good of a player, and if he falls in the draft, it's a chance that the Lakers might pick him up, or a above 500 team may pick him up. That way, his inefficiencies won't be highlighted at a below 500 team or a lackluster team. Do you believe that it could be part of a grand scheme, or do you believe that it's legit? All right, appreciate it, man. Of science.
Hey, Sly, this is your man's, yo. Come through, Sly. I know you're muted right now, but I need you to come through.
Oh, my bad, my bad. What
No,
you
that's all
said?
good. Oh, you didn't catch the question?
Yeah, I missed it. I missed it. My bad.
Okay, I'll play it again.
Number two, I got cut off. But do you believe that situation with Bronny was a result of the hot sauce vaccine? And number two, do you believe that it's a possibility that it could have been orchestrated in order for him to fall in the draft because
Oh
he
wow.
may not be that good of a player, and if he falls in the draft, it's a chance that the Lakers might pick him up, or a above 500 team may pick him up. That way, his inefficiencies won't be highlighted at a below 500 team or a lackluster team. Do you believe that it could be part of a grand scheme, or do you believe that it's legit? All right, appreciate it, man. Of science.
Nah, I like that. I like that kind of talk. That's some wow. Like that's
That's some
amazing. That's
insight detail,
some
bro.
like
conspiracy theory
man.
too.
Yeah, like I love it, man. That's not beyond the realm of belief, man. Like you hear about them stories all the time, like kind of stories being planted or people kind of doing something so they can get us, make things work out. Just what's the boy name from the Eagles that fell in the draft and now he's on the D line with the other guys from Georgia. Like it was, it was all just stuff like that. That it happens all the time, man. I mean, if anybody's powerful enough to kind of get a story put out there to kind of manipulate the draft or manipulate the system is LeBron James. So I guess it's not out of the realm of possibility. So man, that's dope. Like I like where your head is at, Renaissance. That was you using that thing on top of your neck for sure.
Facts.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems a little too far fetched for me for them to do all that. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, yet again, for me, I just wish the young man health and wealth. He's already got the wealth. I wish him health,
Right.
which is wealth. Um,
He's set for life.
you know what I mean?
Right.
So, like,
I wish myself wealth. I ain't wish him.
Right.
no, listen, I wish myself well too. I'm just saying, like, for your heart to stop and they have to resuscitate you, like it was
Yeah, that.
literally, you know what I mean? The same thing that happened with Darvin Ham, right? Or not Darvin,
Right.
Davin Ham. Is
Never
it Davin? Sorry, Ham. I'm just gonna say that because I feel like I'm disrespecting the man. But you know what I mean? Like a situation where they could have lost their life playing a sport that they love,
Oh
and to be
yeah, Hamlin. Okay.
Hamlin.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hamlin.
sorry,
Yeah, Hamlin.
Hamlin,
Yeah.
yeah, right. Like it's just I wish the man health. You know what I mean? Basketball is not, if you can't play basketball at a professional level, it's not the end of the world, Bronny. You've got so many other things you can do. You know what I'm saying? I know it sucks to have that stripped from you, but some things just, you know what I mean, happen. You know, and if it's the hot sauce that got him, hopefully it was Tabasco, not Frank's. I tried to make a joke out of it, but you know, I was dry. I know, super dry. You know, like some turkey that's been left out for a couple of days. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, I ran out of jokes. But yeah, anything else you gentlemen want to touch on before we get up out of here, though?
no, I just said next time we do the pod, we got to pick our benches for the squad we just made. It's only
Word.
fair. We got to draft the
Okay,
bench.
okay. Well, you
Sure.
know, Sly will come through with another who you got, and we'll have to, you know what I mean? Oh, you know
Facts.
what? I got one right off the top of my head. Okay, so best running back that you could have on your team. I'm gonna give you guys three choices actually. Barry Sanders, AP, and the bus. Which one do you guys
Mm,
pick?
Mm.
I got
Only,
I'm
Adrian
not.
Peterson.
I'm not taking nothing but on your list.
You
you're
got
not
to.
Can
He's
I?
taking
got a
Can I?
fourth
nobody, man.
Can
choice.
I? Can
He's
I
got a
take
fourth choice.
Ladainian Thomason?
Oh yeah, I would definitely. At
I
LT,
gave
I
you
got.
three. No, listen, I gave you three. I gave you three. Those three are the only ones you got.
Oh, okay. Fucking guy. Um. Sanders, bro.
Yeah.
Sanders.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go Barry Sanders.
I don't blame you, man. But the AP one, I mean,
Yeah, I got AP. Barry's
the
my
man,
favorite, but I
he,
gotta go. I gotta go Adrian
like
Peterson.
he tore his knee up, son, and came back and got the
Ran for
MVP.
2,000. Like, nah,
Like,
bro.
ugh.
But nah. He's a
He's
beast.
not human. Like he's literally not a human being.
That's the HGH, baby.
And then he whooped his son
Definitely.
ass. And then he whooped his
With a
son's
twitch.
ass when
With
he
the
was
switch.
acting up. On top of that, yeah, like
Yeah, the
he's a
switch,
real nigga
boy.
too.
Yeah, for real.
He on that RN time, real nigga time. You know what I mean? But
Oh shit.
ladies and gentlemen,
That's
it's the
messed
guy, the
up.
host of the most around Plan Yahweh King ECG, and the Buffalo Kid.
It's your boy Sly Buffalo, man. Everybody be easy, guys. Stop that craziness too, man. Relax.
Thank you, please. Like it's ridiculous, bro. Like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
take your hate on another app. We're not here for
For
that. We
real.
all about love
For
and peace and
real.
all that. And the man of the people.
Right, John. Do it for the people.
And I had to save my famo for the last.
Yo, it's your boy Navinci. Starve the eagle, feed the
Feed
soul.
the soul. Oh, war. All right, gentlemen. We'll try to do this more often. I am gonna get this video thing going up soon enough. I work too much. Like I said, I've been awake for over 24 hours. I went to work, did a night shift, and drove back to the city. And you know what I mean? Make sure I can get this done because we haven't done this in a while. So I'm gonna try to make my best effort to get it set up so we can do it. The problem is I'm never back home on the same day. So if weekends work better for you guys, then I guess we'll try to do them on the weekends. If the weekdays work, a certain day at a certain time, I'll try to make sure we can figure it out. But let's get it popping. Oh, Sly, So you say your league's beginning at the beginning of August or the middle, or when is it?
It's
When
it's looking like it's gonna be the well. So I want to do a draft before because I'm in another one like a big money one, and I want to do a draft before that draft so I can kind of have an idea. Like so I really is I need help like kind of gauging things. So I want to do that one like maybe a week before, and that one is the third week of August. So I'm thinking like the second week of August. I don't
okay,
know if that's enough
this
time.
league is
So
gonna be for bragging rights only, right?
yeah. I mean, unless you
Okay.
guys want to do like a
I don't want to
$5
put no money.
buy-in or something like
I
that.
don't know about none of that right now. Yeah, because I don't know nothing about no fantasy league. And I want to get my
Yeah,
feet
yeah,
wet and get my beak wet first. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. Nah, this just was on some fun type of time.
And it'll be good for content too. You know what I mean? That way we can
Yeah,
banter each other all day about it. Okay. Thank you yet again, people, for listening. Thank you, gentlemen, for showing up. I appreciate it. Until next time, y'all be safe, stay easy, stay blessed.
Peace.
Easy.
All right.